So we're leaving Jaden, and things are not looking very good for the party because the party's done a lot of stuff in your time. You've done a little bit over here, you've done a little bit over there. You did steal the miracle mule, but then you've avoided Jaden ever since and just kind of walked around it. You've done a lot of things, but these actions from our last session are the most high profile actions you've done. And boy, are they high profile. And boy, did you stir up the hornet's nest. We ended our last session asking our party where they wanted to go. This direction, do you want to go that direction? Tell me where you think you're going to be rallying. But after running the numbers, after looking at the structure of the kingdoms and the empires, I don't think those questions really mattered in the end. Because the enemy have wargs, giant wolves with great night vision and enough orcs that they can send out messengers in the wee hours of the day. And as soon as first light breaks, they can send out traditional riders. And Keygate is 77 miles from Jaden, and Swampside is 63 miles from Jaden, and Valebrook is 91 miles from Jaden. And these things are within range if you are in an emergency where the captain of the depot of a major town has been murdered by people who look a lot like that party who captured the miracle mule. And I think we're just going to say that outside the edge of Marmon, it's a little village a little bit of ways from Jaden on the direction to Keygate, our party is going to end up meeting up. Because you can't travel at night. You technically can put one foot in front of the other in the dark, but it's really slow going. You're going to run into things. You're going to exhaust yourself trying to scout things at night, and then when the sun comes up, you're going to be too tired to do anything. You can't make good progress in the evening. So the party can get far enough away from Jaden that they're not going to, fear death immediately. But you hear wolves in the background. You hear dogs barking. The road gets kind of busy. By the time the sun comes up and the party's going in their two different directions, part of them are going to regroup at that copse of trees. Part of them are going towards Keygate. You find that the road is a mess. It's not just that there's a messenger riding down the road. It's that there's local militia, local knights, a posse of, one knight with a whole bunch of random villagers who are working together with them. You've got the Veraces people around, and you can see that the hornet's nest has been stirred. You can see that there's local civilian groups where there's a young man with a spear next to an older man, and they're being questioned and interrogated, and then their hands are being tied behind their backs and they're being led off to town to be questioned. And then you can see there's a person wearing red clothes. It's not quite a red-robed wizard, but a person's got a nice red jacket and red shoes as he's walking, and he's look how cool I am. He's maybe got a lute across his back. He's probably just a traveling bard who looks really hip, but he could be a red-robed wizard by someone's definition, so they're going to be arrested and hauled off to jail. And pretty quickly, the party realizes that the murder, the assassination of our dearly beloved half-orc in Jaden is not one of these things that just gets swept under the rug. Like so many things in the Empire that they just don't give a shit about, this is one of those things they really, really care about. And so in a little ditch, maybe half a mile from Marmon village on the way to Keygate, our party is going to reconvene by accident, because those looking to go to that copse of trees realize very quickly that place is going to be scouted and there's no real cover except for that copse of trees. And if you head that direction, you're going to get caught. They're going to see you going across the plains. You can't do that. You have to stick to the forest. You have to stick to the shade and follow the road from a distance to try and get somewhere. And Autumn's is a good, safe recouping place. And the other group is already headed towards Keygate. When they come towards the village of Marmon, and you can see the mess happening inside, the people being sort of rounded up, and some of them being jailed, some of them being arrested, some of them being let go here and there. And in this ditch, our party finds themselves together, spying over the edge, looking off, trying to assess the situation. I think the last person to join the party is going to be Stacy, who was desperately trying to get to that copse of trees. And when she slides into the ditch next to the rest of the party, we're going to pick up our story.
Can you let us know where the ditch is? Like where Marmon is on the map?
On the map, we are somewhere around here. Let me drag you there in case you can't see. Right around here-ish.
Okay. That's a little bit too close to the village given what's going on. I cast a fervent eye across the party, and I'll say that we can't... Look at this. We can't go anywhere near the road here. Our only hope is to get across the swamp. I look back over my shoulder into the forest and say, we should probably take our chances with the trees.
I agree, but there's no way that they could have cared this much about a captain. There must be something in these notes that we took. And I'll kind of hand the wizard the bag of holding and let him go through the notes, I guess.
It's going to take you too long.
It'll take us a long time. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to just get, before I give my character's take, so assessment of the situation. It's the morning after this event, right? We're a little bit down the road. All of us are together?
All of us together.
Okay, because there was a little bit of a crazy jumble and blah, blah, blah. I want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the next day. So riders have almost definitely gotten to Keygate and Swampside, Valebrook, all these places, right? They sent wargs in the night along the roads. They know what we look like.
You're not exactly unknown figures. You've done different things here and there, but with the combined might of the Empire, they're arresting people who look like you, or groups that have similar compositions to your own on the road in an environment.
Right, and so I'll give my analysis to the party. I'll say, look, we just need to get out of here. Clearly we were wrong, that this has stirred up more trouble than we thought, and I think we're going to have to basically just go to a different region for a while. There's no way we can stay around here. People will remember us for far too long. We're becoming too well known. We need to get out of here. And we can't go anywhere we've been before. I don't know where we're going to go, and I don't know where I'm going to tell us we should go, but I think we should just immediately get out of here.
Well, Ren, I agree with your conclusion, but you clearly misjudged the situation when you pushed for us to go into Jaden. Maybe we should hear the opinions of other people in the party, perhaps with cooler heads.
Hold on a moment. Was it me that pushed to go into Jaden?
Yes.
Was it actually?
I should have left. We should have left once the letter did not work as intended.
I thought... No,
The party went with it.
To be fair...
I said we should go to the Holy City first.
Yes, you did say that
But
originally.
once
the letter
we're in
was
Jaden,
sent,
we're committed.
let's not argue about it now. Let's get away from
No.
the road.
Listen, you guys said let's go to Jaden, and I was all in. You don't tell me,
yes.
oh, we've got a mission, and I'm going to be pussyfooting about
We
it, okay?
should have left when the letter didn't work. That's our mistake.
Well, I say we shouldn't have gone to Jaden. Boom.
You'd be
A priori
correct.
fucking bullshit subverts your one, so I'm more correct, therefore we should listen to me. Now let's fucking go northwest, keeping the road roughly in sight, until we get to the thin part of the swamp, then head north, or something. How's that sound?
I say we go to Autumn's.
Yes.
I say we go to the swamp, we go to Autumn's, and we reconvene there and figure out what we actually want to do.
We can't go to our usual crossing at Keygate. We'll have to cross earlier, make
Through the
our way
swamp.
to Autumn's a different way. It'll be dangerous.
We have a map, right?
There is no known way through the swamp other than the passage that you normally go through. Other than this little section here is known
Really?
as the Maw. There is a walking path that you can take through here. There is no other, like, you can just walk into the swamp, but you don't know if it's going to be 30 feet deep or if there's going to be like a pathway that you can get through. You're just going to be traveling random wilderness where there's all sorts of monsters. It is dangerous. There's a reason they call this the devouring marsh.
I would rather fight the monsters than the other people, so yeah. I think that we...
Let me finish my question. We have a map, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like this thing that we are looking at.
This is the map you have.
This is the map.
Okay. So, like, on the map, is it marked that, like, oh, this is, like, forest, and then it transitions to swamp, right?
Yes.
So, my thought is, could we go deeper into the forest, where it's probably dangerous, but not, like, crazy dangerous, and then as it gets swampier, we head west.
Yeah.
And we just
I
kind
think
of
that's what we
stay away until we can get close to Keygate in the road, and then kind of make our way into, like, the edge of the maw. And I think Autumn's is, like, over here somewhere, right?
Yeah, this map is a little bit deceptive when it comes to this key zone around Keygate, because the town has this like this big wall. That's a terrible color. This town has like this big wall on one side of it, and like the passageway that you can go through the swamp kind of starts right there. Like the area just off to either side is like too deep to walk. And so to get to the section that you can go through, you've got to pass through this like narrow 100, maybe 300, 100 feet to 100 yard section near the wall. So if you want to cross to that known entrance, you will pass within line of sight of the walls of Keygate. And if they have patrols, you might run into them.
Okay.
Like, you could do it. It's physically possible, but you're not going to be able to do it without being seen, and you might end up in a combat situation.
But where is Autumn's roughly? Is it like on that orange dot that I've drawn? Is it like around here-ish?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit closer, but yeah, that's it.
Okay, what if we're here? What if we went, followed along the swamp, went to like the road out of sight of the city, crossed the plains, and then tried to make it to Autumn's? Would that, I mean, then we're walking across open terrain.
I think our best bet is probably going to be like to go somewhere like this, cross through, and continue on in the forest around.
Well, I
You
think
want to try and cross the swamp, the devouring
I think the
marsh.
party agrees.
Yeah.
We should get to this point here first before we
Agreed.
make any further decisions. Let's start making that journey right now, and hopefully this will be far enough from the road where we can take some time to actually read those notes and somewhat safe. What do you think
I'm
about
good
that, Arrakis? Am I
Yeah, I nod.
ham-headed now?
Yeah, why not? Although
Grau, what do you think?
Seems like it's the only option that we have, right?
Can you think of anything else?
I think I can.
Any
Good
reason we
idea.
shouldn't start right now?
No, let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Off we go. I'm going to open up my encounter table, and we're going to see what happens when we travel through the woods away from the safety of the roads.
Marching order, I'm up front, because I'm the swamp guy, okay?
All
Swamp
right.
King.
I want my nephew right behind me.
Yeah,
Swamp
that's good.
King.
Rest of the party don't
Alright.
care. I'm the Swamp King, baby.
I'm gonna whisper to Arrakis.
I'm praying for
I
crocodiles.
think Ren's lost his mind.
Yeah, I think he will have.
What do you mean?
Let him go first. Let him go first.
I'm the scout. I'm the thief. I'm the quiet one.
All
I
right,
move
we
silently.
go.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
on board with this. This is the best Ren plan
Yeah.
I've seen yet.
Let him go.
Hold on.
Oof, now his nephew's turned on him.
Bad planning
No,
goes
this
in
is,
the family.
this is
Why
truly a
don't you
good
think-
plan. This is a good plan.
Why do you think our kingdom fell?
Okay, come on, let's go. I assume we can't make it to that shared point in a day, can we? So hopefully we'll have time.
Oh no,
to
this
rest.
is a many day journey.
Yep.
All right, let's get rolling then.
get rolling.
Now, speaking of our many day journey, let's set some expectations here, because normally when our players travel, we travel on roads and we stay in inns. It makes everything faster. It's easier. I'm just making sure to see who
Barry.
has bedrolls and that sort of thing
I do.
on them. You do.
I don't have shit.
I don't remember if I do.
You're a bear. You can just sleep on the
You
ground.
got a bedroll.
Yep.
I don't have it
Um,
anymore. It used to be on my horse.
I have a bedroll in my
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
No, it looks like we've got enough materials and supplies on hand that we can travel through the woods and rough it and go along the edge. What's his name? August is going to have a hard time because Grau can just become a bear and it's fine. He can sleep in the woods as a bear. August and Stacy are going to be having a tough time, but that's okay. You don't have any HP
I
that you
gift
need to
my
gain.
bedroll to my nephew. As the
Oh.
older
Okay.
gentleman.
Oh,
I'll be all right, Ren.
Listen, age before beauty. I don't know. Look, there was an old saying: "Take the bedroll, kid."
All right. At this point, I think August is on the train of like Ren's lost his rocker a little bit. Probably coming to like some issues of like he's probably never gonna get his wife again. So he's just like, all right, sure. If it'll make you feel better, yeah,
It will make me
All
feel
right.
better. Please take it.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna need Renatus Fur. You are the thief in the party.
Yep.
You are leading us through the wilderness. And this is great because you have swamp survival, and you also have hide in shadows, detect noise, move silently, and you've got decent perception. So I want you to make me a swamp survival check as you're going through the forest. I'm just going to increase the DC a smidge.
Okay. What? You want me to make a roll? Have you changed it? Can
I
click
have
it
not
now?
changed anything. You just click the buttons. You make the dice happen.
Boom. Here's a 28.
Very
Nice.
nice. Now, one of the things, because you've been living near the swamp for a while now, one of the things that you've encountered in this swamp is this creature known to the locals as an ettercap. They're these ugly bipedal creatures that get along very well with all types of giant spiders. They've got low intelligence, but they're exceedingly cruel and very cunning. They like to set traps, deadly traps, and they have a nasty, wicked poison. They've got long, thin arms with these gigantic, spindly fingers, big bloated bellies, compound eyes, oversized fangs, thin pointed ears. They don't wear clothes, and they've got like little bits of
Jesus.
fur that come off of them all over the place. They're nasty little spider-kin creatures that stand about 6 feet tall. And you've seen them in and around the swamp. And you know what an ettercap trap looks like if you come across it correctly, if you don't accidentally fall into it. Well, with this 28
dumb
on your
enough to do
swamp
that?
survival, most people, but a 28 on your swamp survival, modified for being in the forest instead of a swamp, does let you spot one of these frustrating little ettercap traps here. What it is a section of ground where a pit has been dug out, and then spider webs, which they can manipulate with their fingers without getting stuck to them, have been laid across, and then dead leaves have been piled on. You've seen such things in swamps where they'll like find a spot and dig down and then like put duckweed over the top to make it look like it's watery, and then you might just wade through it when in actuality it's dirty, and then you fall down into some pit spikes below, and then they descend upon you from the trees above. But you're walking through the forest and you see this like awkward mounding of leaves. Like, yes, there's trees lose their leaves, but there's too many here. That, my friend, looks like an ettercap trap. And it's not simply enough to just not step in it. It means that there's ettercaps nearby. And maybe they're in the trees above you right now. Maybe they left this a week ago. Who knows? But these guys do have a save or die poison that they can bite you with.
Oh, it's
Ha!
on,
He said the name of the
it's
show.
on brand. Great.
Oh.
Let's go.
Can I say something real quick?
Yep.
I would be sitting there like a panhandler, begging Growl to use his spells to heal me.
Okay. We've been traveling through the forest, right? Neil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I haven't... We got some good berries, no?
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Start popping those in my mouth. And you got any cure light wounds yet? Maybe tomorrow.
I do have Cure Light Wounds. Is this the same day?
Yeah.
This is the
Next
next
day?
day, but you haven't slept, so no new spells yet.
Okay, then let me, before I do anything else, do some shapeshift healing.
Is that right?
That can't be right.
That.
return
Oh, you're at
zero,
full
right?
HP.
You're at full HP.
Am I?
What? Wait, why does his HP say 17? Is that right?
Oh, no. Okay, it was bugged. There you go. Do it again. For some reason, it had your old HP values. There we go.
I do this 3 times.
Wait,
Bad.
why do you guys think I went crazy?
Minimum 1 though. Minimum 1.
The only reason that I think you went crazy is because in character, I don't think you're ever going to get your wife back now.
Heal.
Because they're all after us, and the 2 people who we were going to work with doesn't seem like they're probably going to work with us ever again.
Okay.
Cure light wounds.
That's just the reason, yeah.
For
I haven't thought about that yet.
D8, right?
Mm-hmm.
On August. August.
Thank you.
Damn, it is what it is.
Fine, it is what it is.
Okay.
Does
So what are you
Ren-
gonna do, Jamie? Yeah, Ren.
Yeah. Share this information.
Okay, so first thing I do is I will do a. Wish this was white, gray text on black, so it's hard to read. I'm gonna do a detect noise, to see if I can hear any ettercaps or spiders nearby.
Mm-hmm. No. Sounds
just
of
gonna
the
do a
forest are
raw-
around you. Mm-hmm.
A raw perception check, 29.
Ooh, all right. So you can't hear them, but you look about, and sure enough, you see little bits of spider web that have been like stuck in the trees. Like someone there was a spider web there, and some creature pulled part of the web off of it and then rearranged it down below. Ettercaps have this ability.
Okay, I know about ettercaps, right?
Oh yeah. Oh
Right.
yeah.
And the ettercaps themselves, they have the save or die poison, or it's the spider?
They do.
Both?
No, the ettercaps
Oh,
do.
nice. I love these guys.
Okay. I explained to the party what we're dealing with. We're dealing with ettercaps, extremely poisonous. I asked the party, what's our current ability to deal with poison?
I think we just leave.
Yeah.
We just go to another crossing.
I have no
I'll
spells for
die.
poison right
Yeah.
now.
We've got no way of dealing with poison, I don't think.
Then we need to get the hell out of here.
Yep.
As fast as possible. We can't deal with these creatures.
And if these
Get the
things
hell
set
out.
traps, let's be careful.
I'm in bear form anyway because we don't want to be surprised.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I try to move. I guess we should follow Ren, but we should try and, whatever the best way is out of the area. It wouldn't be entirely obvious how to get out of the area.
I would say we probably go back to where we came because we know that's safe, and then just go another direction. Yeah.
Yeah, the party's in a line, so the line
Okay.
turns around, we go back the other way.
We 180.
We 180, because we know the path we trod was safe for at least
Yep.
however long the party is. So Ren will walk down the line and take the front of the party again.
Okay. We'll follow.
All right, so we're just backing up. We're gonna vacate the ettercap area. Better to take more time than to get ambushed by these suckers.
Oh yeah,
100%.
100%.
All right.
I feel like they'd kill us for sure. So
Mhm.
it's probably for the
Good
best.
chance.
They don't have a ton of hit dice, but if they do manage to get a bite on you,
Well, I
guess
guess
if they're glass cannony.
if they're low hit die enough, then maybe sleep would work. That's basically the only spell I've got left. But I think
yeah,
they're probably not. Gonna,
but
sleep's not going to work, I think.
if initiative doesn't go your way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Lucky for you, your encounters are unimportant wild creatures for the next few days. You can see, you come across wolves, you come across these really strange, duck-billed birds that hang out near the edge of the swamp, and they can be kind of they've got these large duckbills that can be maybe not lethal, but frustrating if you get close to them, and they're kind of territorial and they can knock you around, but you can just pass them by. You do come across a group of boar. That's the only interesting thing in the next few days. But if you are trying to stay away,
Can we do
Ren?
day by day for healing?
Yeah, I need to get spells as well.
yes.
Well, boars might be worth hunting for meat. And
Maybe,
food,
but
right?
that does,
Rations?
if you want to, it will slow you down because you have to kill them, skin them, cut them up, cook them. It'll take hours.
We're probably
food
not a
just
fast
eating
food
good
thing.
berries.
oh, do they
Good berries
sustain
fill
us?
you. Yeah.
Good
Fill your
berries will
stomach up.
feed you. Yeah, one good berry is a full day of food. So
Okay, if we're
good on
able to
rations.
sustain on good berries, then we don't need extra meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ren would maybe
Uh,
make the argument, unless we think Grau might go out of commission, then it'd be good to have extra food.
Sure. We've got 3 days here that you can go ahead and add your healing for Grau. I don't know how
Okay.
you want to do your spells.
Yeah, let me take a second here.
Nick, you can do
3
your
days of
spells too.
shapeshifting. I can assume I'm at full HP, right?
Yeah, we can assume you're full.
Gotcha. And then, boom, boom. I will cure light wounds. Everyone else is full, right?
Let me check my HP. I need
You're
5
missing
health.
5. Yeah. Okay, so day
Okay.
1, I heal August. With cure light wounds.
D8.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Thank
And
you.
then also with cure moderate wounds, which I believe I have, or I would be able to prep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a problem.
Cool. What is the roll for that?
D8
N plus 1.
plus 1? No, cure moderate is 2d8.
Okay.
Okay.
7,
Very good.
and then
Up to 22.
day 2. Still healing August. Cure light wounds.
Okay. Up to 24.
Cure moderate wounds.
And a
Bit of an
max.
overheal. And then day 3, Ren. You're missing 5 HP, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
one,
think I would
one or
still
two cure
prep.
lights will get me.
Yeah, I would still prep cure moderate wounds for later, though. Wait, is it level 2 or level 3? It's level 2.
Second.
It would mean I miss out on bark skin. Yeah, day 3 I'll prep bark skin and just cure light wounds, Ren.
Sweet.
There you go, easy.
Perfect. I'm full health.
I love healers.
Me too.
Okay.
Right.
And also at night for our shelter, when we camp up, I would be casting plant growth around our encampment to give ourselves a little bit of a fortification around it. Just like making a lot of
Good idea.
bushes and stuff grow that are
That's-
hard to get through, you know?
That's good. Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Yes, because 10 feet
Permanent.
per round is how thick is the movement rate that people would have to expend to get through there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Probably
it
noisy,
should
too.
last for the night?
Oh,
Is
it's
that right?
permanent.
It's permanent.
It grows.
Permanent.
Yeah.
Okay. easy.
People are gonna walk through here and just see huge circles.
Yep.
I mean, until things die, of course.
Yeah.
Certainly, that level of growth can't be sustained in this environment. Otherwise, it would already be here. So it'll dissipate over weeks
Eventually.
and months as the plants slowly die off. Excellent. Okay. So that is 3 days. We already go here. So 345. All right. So we're getting outside of Keygate. You're not exactly sure where you are because you don't have a landmark for the road. You don't have a landmark for towns or anything. But based on your wilderness expedition traveling knowledge, you are somewhere in this box. You're probably pretty close to Keygate. You don't know if it's like a day or if it's 2 days out, but you're getting close.
So now we need to go through the swamp.
Well, okay. I think this is where we have
Here's the conversation.
This
yeah.
is where we have a conversation. So let's see. What options do we have? We've got turning off the swamp early and trying to walk across, which might include quite a lot of swimming. So the first question is, can everyone swim?
No.
Right. So that could be an issue. Second is we've got to try and get to the pass in front of Keygate. Now, I have got a couple of ideas. We could use darkness stones. I could extinguish any lights they've got. We could try and make a break for the pass, but if we extinguish their lights, they might suspect something. And if we use a darkness stone, they might notice if it overlaps with any of their own light. And we also can't see ourselves, which is an issue.
Okay.
We could
So-
try
Okay.
and sleep the guards on the wall to pass.
There there is ways through the swamp, but it's probably because he can't swim, right? We're gonna have to like go and find island by island, which is gonna make the journey take a long time. But I currently think that that's safer than just trying to go run it down the middle, where they probably have extra security and guards. They're probably holding that pass pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Well,
And probably will continue to hold it for a long time until, word of our, assuming that they're still out there looking for us, until word of us passing somewhere else comes by, right?
Yeah.
I assume so.
Imagine how modern people would react to like DC sniper shooting or some sort of terrorist attack. Like they're looking for the people and they're not going to give up for a while, for a long while.
yeah.
The manhunt on.
Okay, well, should we do a vote? Like, who's in favor of trying to cross the swamp?
Cross the swamp to go to the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, August will raise his hand.
Before anyone else raises their hand, Stacy, good old Stacy, is going to speak up and be like, if we cross the swamp, we're never going to get back in. I mean, maybe we could cross back, but it's going to be a miracle if we can get across one way. We're going to have to leave behind the banded armor, anything that's heavy. Backpacks are going to have to be dropped. We're going to have to travel really light. And
Well, if
and
we're
this-
crossing the swamp, we're going to be looking for, like, islands to basically go to and cross through. So I think the bandit armor can come. Because Ren can't swim. If we were crossing by just swimming, I mean, I agree with you.
she goes quiet.
Okay. Did anybody else raise their hand?
Yeah, I don't commit. I look to see what Ren and Grau do first.
Grau also can't commit. He has no fucking idea.
Grau, or sorry, I'm not Grau. Maybe I am going mad. Ren, I don't think crossing the swamp is ever a good idea unless it's a last resort. The Dread Marsh, or whatever it is called, has a name for a reason. Our passage across this swamp would be so slow and so perilous. We could probably do it, but it will cost us a lot. My preference is to, on the cover of night, make our way across the plains to the south and try to get to Autumn's from this side. That would be my preference, but and also how close could we get to Keygate to make our way around it at night? Something like that is preferable to me.
I think then my vote would be, we're almost at the end of the day. Let's make camp here whilst we're still on the solid ground. And Ren, why didn't you go and check out the state of the path when the sun starts to set?
I think that's a good idea.
That's a great idea. We should use the assets we have, and I'm an asset. Ren nods.
So, okay,
Okay.
let's start to make camp then.
By path, you mean like go to the road and see where
Yeah.
you are at the road?
Well,
See
more
where
just,
we are,
more just like,
see the
is
plains.
it realistic to try and cross across the plains in the night?
At night.
Sure. I just want to make the point that you don't know. Like, if you are right here, then the road is a 5-mile journey. That's 2 hours through the woods. But if you're back here, like, it's going to be, you don't know where you're headed exactly. It's a full day away. So if you send Ren out into the woods near sundown, like, that might.
Oh no, I will probably go at dawn.
Okay, at dawn.
I
That
think
makes
that would
more
be
sense.
safer. Yeah,
Gotcha.
and the day scouting tomorrow.
Okay.
How, is it 17 miles across the swamp? Is that what that's saying? Or is it 17 miles from Papari to Keygate?
Same.
Is that Same thing.
Yeah. It's not a dead, like, as the crow flies, it's probably only 7 miles, but the path is a little bit twisty and windy, which
Okay.
totals up
What-
to 17.
Okay, but if, let's say, you were a wraith or you were flying, how far would it be?
Between Keygate and Papari,
Or just across the swamp?
at the narrowest point, it's about 10 miles.
Okay.
At other points,
I'm just trying to rule out options. So, like, a casting of Wraith Form, which is going to last 10 minutes, it's not even going to dent the...
Not
the
even.
same thing with Alter Self. Okay, so yeah. That's fine.
All right. Morning comes. And out goes Ren, looking for the road. Everyone else is waiting behind. Ren, this is a big moment here because you could come across patrols. You could come across dogs. You could come across knights, wargs, raiding parties, who knows what. You're going to have to be really careful because they are looking for you.
Yep.
Allegedly.
And they're arresting anyone who might just fit a profile, you know? These are New York City police we're dealing with here.
Based.
My goal is to get as close to the road, or rather, let me rephrase how I want to do this. I want to get to see the road so I can sit and observe it for a little while and gauge how often people are coming down the road. So that's where I'm getting. That's how I want to get close enough that I can see the road from a distance and like see people walking along it. But I want it to be hard to see me. You know what I mean?
Got it.
And so, what am I going to encounter on my way there?
Well, roll me a D100 and roll high, baby. Roll for your frickin' life.
This is going to be a 1 right here. Ooh, 61.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's pretty low. Like rolling
That's above
a
average.
6 on a D10. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you're going.
Certainly.
You're headed towards the road. You're not sure how far it is because you're in the woods. And you're going carefully because you're Ren. And you're going slowly. And you're picking your way through, most importantly, trying not to be spotted. So I'm going to ask you to make me a check here. It's going to be a D10. You want to roll high. Well, no, you do not want to roll low is the answer.
You an 8.
That's great.
What was the
That's
consequence?
great. Well, this is our spot check to see who sees who first. And since you're going more slowly, I'm giving you a slightly higher advantage to the other people who I haven't rolled yet because there's something that you're going to encounter. We're going to see.
Oh, Lord.
But 8 is
Oh,
pretty
boy.
good. It's pretty good here.
With
One
an
of the best
advantage.
numbers you could roll.
Yeah.
It is.
They're looking for a 9 or a 10 here.
Well,
Whoa.
unfortunately, they roll a 10. And so with the bonuses I'm giving you for going slowly,
Yeah.
what we have here is one of these moments where Ren is picking his way through the woods. And he hears something maybe, and he tries to get to a position to see that thing. And as he gets to the position to see that thing, he sees it, but that thing is also wary, and it sees him, and there's a moment of locked eyes across some bushes in the
What do I
woods.
see?
We'll find out on the other side of the break.
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
shit.
All right, everybody. You climb this little ridge. You look over and you can see an orc mounted on a horse, not on a warg, who's gazing across the forest next to his other orcish scout buddies. And he sees you and you see him. And I need you to immediately declare an action and roll initiative. Even if you just want to play it as cool and safe and, hi, I'm just an old man picking around in the woods. Whatever it is you want to do, we're going to need initiative for because this is a tense moment.
I will. Okay, it's time to play some Briz. I let out a yelp and I go, "Ah, thank goodness! Please help!"
Roll me initiative for your action of pretending to be an old man in the woods.
Just movement.
Yeah.
I jog towards them, like non-threateningly. Is my move.
Great. Love the non-threatening old man in the woods jog. Love it. 8 is a fantastic roll. 12 is a roll for them, so you go first.
Here's what I'll do. So, actions play out over the course of a minute. Here's what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do. I'm a jog a few feet towards them. I'll say, Verasi soldiers, yes? Quick, this way! I found them, they're over here. And I lead them to my party. I turn right back over here.
Verasi
Quickly,
soldiers,
quickly, we
quick
have to
heal.
catch them! We have to catch them! Come on! Let's go!
Ow.
I start
didn't
jogging
see
the other
this
way.
one coming. Hold on.
Shocked.
You got me, buddy. All right. So what we're doing here is we're gonna make a check for your deception. You're gonna roll a charisma check. They're going to roll a charisma check to read your face. You want to succeed. You want them to fail. And I have a nice little table built out for this.
Yeah! Come on, man!
Wow.
Give me a roll for advantage for being a genius, okay?
They roll poorly as well, but you critically fail. The orc.
Does that mean I'm not convincing? Or, like, what does that mean on the outcome? You know what I mean?
Right. So it means that you do the, help, Verasi soldiers, they're over there. Let me lead you to them. But it kind of comes off like that. It comes off a little bit like you tried to be earnest, but the tones you just missed. There's a little bit of a catch in your voice. And the character, as you're doing this, you say this, you're walking forward towards them. I saw the arrows that you drew. And so the orc turns and comes towards you. And with the critical fail, you just don't realize until he's almost on you that he's not trotting towards you. He is galloping towards you. And he charges you with a spear.
Oh no.
And he rolls a 10
Oh.
to hit. You have AC
14 armor.
14. Woo!
Okay.
Get him, Red.
14. That 14 comes from your leather armor and your high dexterity. Maybe that's what threw you away. Is that you're not an old man in the woods? You're an old man in the woods wearing leather armor with a sword at your side. So he charges at you, and
It's
the
not
charge
just
usually
any
goes
old
past.
man, though, is it?
Wait. So he had already decided to attack me before I talked?
No.
Then how is he getting... Did he roll for attack on initiative? What's happening here? Am I getting nailed?
Uh-oh.
So what
You
happened
gotta give
here
me a
is that
roll
what happened is that he saw an old man in the woods with armor and weapons, and he rolled to arm his weapon because this is a dangerous situation. I'm going to get ready to attack this person. And then you said something interesting, which might have had him forego his attack, but then you rolled a natural 1 on your lying check, and he's like, no, this is definitely the man. And so then he followed through with his attack instead of changing it into a non-action. So he was
You can kill
being...
I used the rest of my movement to get back over here.
Yeah.
Jamie,
So
you know the bit in Gladiator, right, where they go out to kill Russell Crowe, and there's 3 of them on horse, and he's on his own. That's when you
Yeah.
need to channel right now. You need to think about
Let me
that.
just tell you, okay? As an avid horse user, horses don't like cliffs, okay? And I'm on a cliff
true.
right now.
Oh,
Baby!
shit, the natural enemy of horses.
Knee-high walls.
All right. We're going to roll initiative here because everyone's been alerted. Combat is afoot. The half-orc is yelling in common to the other half-orcs, "Get him! Get the old man!" And why don't you roll me whatever initiative you want? Are you moving? Are you fighting? What is your ploy here? What's your gambit?
Question. Can I do... So, I obviously can't outrun these guys, but I can outmaneuver them in this cavern. This canyon,
Perhaps.
okay? I'm not going to be able to survive this if I fight them straight up, okay? 3 orcs on horseback. They get height advantage being on horse. They're horse, blah, 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 blah. But this little canyon gives me some advantages, okay? It's narrow, it's squeezy. Yeah, they're half orcs, but I got a +2 dagger, and I'm pretty fast. Question. When I made my way over here, is the terrain like this throughout the forest?
It definitely has some canyony, rugged areas, but it also has a lot of flat zones, and then it just kind of gets progressively downhill towards the swamp.
Okay, so where I am right now, I need to see it. I need a 3D representation, I'll draw a quick picture. Right, so we got like cliff, okay? Now, obviously not to scale or whatever. And you got like, here's Ren, okay? He's got like a little smile and a huge hog.
Uh-huh.
And then there's horse, okay? And then orc on horse,
Yeah.
okay? He
Yeah.
can't see me. Right? The cone of vision of his eye, depending
from
on
where
where he
is
okay?
right now. But if he were to get to the edge of the cliff, you know, he could see you. But where he's standing presently, you're beginning to skedaddle, slide down that embankment. He's probably going to lose vision of you. But not if you were over here or over here. You know, he's got line of sight.
I'm gonna pin myself to the cliff with a ready to attack, and I'm gonna spring up and try to stab his horse in the chest. If he or like I'm trying to like hit him or the horse, whatever. If he comes close to the cliff, so I'm gonna basically ready an attack to pounce.
Horses have 3d8 HP. You're not sure how much the Orc Scout himself has. Horses have AC 13. The Orc Scout has AC 13 based on his armor typing.
Here's the thing: horses don't like to be hurt, though, right? He's likely to bolt if he gets hurt enough.
Maybe.
I'm down one orc.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, hold on.
All right.
Does
So
this look like
you're
a super well trained warhorse?
You don't know about its training. It does not look like a heavy warhorse. It could be a light warhorse or it could be a riding horse.
I'm gonna stab that horse.
Okay. So roll me initiative with your weapon.
Oh,
Oops.
I just deleted my token.
You delete. Okay.
I was trying to just delete the line. Sorry.
Oh, you know what that means for your character, right? Time to reroll, baby.
All right. I roll initiative with Nightblood, and I got a 8.
Nice. All right. So you are not the first one to act, right? You're sliding down the cliff. You get to a position, you kind of like scramble up to a spot where you can maybe begin to peer over. You put your hand on your blade, draw it out maybe backwards so you can still use your hands to climb up the cliff. And as you're doing that, this guy's going
I want to be
first.
clear. If I see him and I'm not getting to jump on him, I'm going to just drop down the cliff.
Sure.
That was my plan.
Right. So, you're getting to a point where you can hear him or see him, and what you hear is his movement as he heads over to this point on the edge to get like a clearer view of what's around, and then points with his spear at you. I mean, you can maybe you're looking this way. The other orcs are moving too, even though it's not their initiative. Like everything's happening at the same time. So he'll get over to this spot, at which point you can see him. But he is pointing his spear in your direction and calling out your location. And you are on 8. The other orc is on 7. And the other orc is coming this way. You probably, maybe not, can see him. But once he gets view of the one who's pointing your direction, this guy's going to come over here. And what was his total movement for this round? He's not charging. It's the woods. It's a little hard to move through, but he is on horseback, so he gets 240 feet of movement. Even if we say less than that because of the terrain, let's call it 180. So he can get to here, I think 160, stopping to look and get directions and everything. I think this makes sense. You can get to about here. And that's when your turn comes up, Ren. That's when you see that, this guy he's come around one way. The other guy's come down this little, just not the cliffy area, but just an incline.
Since my attack action failed, can I take a move action instead?
Yeah, I think so.
I can move 60 feet easily?
120, 60 feet easily, because you were readying for an attack, so I would say 60 feet is a good amount of movement now.
I'm going to get to the thin gorge over here.
Nice.
Okay.
I think that's roughly possible. I think I'd be slightly more tucked in, just to meet me.
Okay, yeah. There you go. And is this, you are continuing to run down the thin gorge, or is this like you're turning and then stopping and looking back the other way?
Like
how are you? What's your stance?
I am getting up on this cliff slightly, if I can, to try to hide myself from this guy's vision, because, again, like if I draw the thing, cliff, if you're high up, it's hard to see down here, right?
Right.
So
Okay,
I'm
so
trying to get out of this guy's vision, basically. I'm pressed
All right.
against that wall.
You're coming along here and you're pressing along this wall, but is your intention to stop and look back, or you're to like press along the wall and skedaddle along the edge of the cliff?
Yeah, I have to stand and fight here. This terrain is unworkable for a horse, and this is just the best spot.
Excellent. All right. Well, this guy doing the same thing, 160 feet of movement, is going to come to about here because this guy's pointing and then this guy's shouting and he's coming over here. He doesn't see you. He's going to go this way. He's going to go this way. He can't see you. This guy's saying, he saw you move. So he's going to use the rest of his movement to kind of come off in this direction. And we're going to roll initiative one more time.
You guys are snitches.
Oh my God, they're working together. How terrible. Renatus, you're the first one up. You've come to this section.
I'm thinking about my moves. Yep, I got it. Okay. Give me a movement only. So here's the action I want to do. I want to move, right, if I can. But the problem is moving and attacking is the same initiative, right? So what I want to do is basically
moving
like a
is
split
faster.
action.
Yeah.
How much faster is moving?
Well, you rolled in to attack, so it doesn't make a difference at this point.
Wait, I didn't roll.
You did. You rolled an 8.
No, that was last round.
Oh, roll. Okay, great. Sorry, my misunderstanding.
That's why I'm asking. Like, what's the initiative on a?
To move is 3, but you're dedicated just to moving, and when you're done moving, you're done with your round. If you roll in for attack, and then you decide not to use your attack, I'll give you half movement left over because you can do a half move and make an attack.
Okay, what if I give you this intention? My intention is I'm going to roll in with my weapon, but defensively. It's like I'm not looking to it. I'm looking to attack anyone who gets close to me. Otherwise, I'm looking to move.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That would still be an attack initiative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And that would be 60 feet of movement if you don't make your attack.
That's totally fine. Let me go ahead and roll my initiative. A 9.
Okay. So this guy is going to go first, and he's going to come on over here, looking, trying to find a spot where he might be able to see you, trying to see up and down these areas. And he gets to a spot where he can see you, and he's going to take out his javelin, because he's got a spear, and he's got like a little pack of javelins behind him. And so he puts the spear in the little holder that, he can sit next to him, grabs a javelin off the back of his pack, and he hurls it in your direction.
Ren
He's not a
whispers under his
specialist
breath.
with it.
This feels too fucking familiar.
Uh-oh. Oh, Ren.
Javelin me, baby. Roll that 6, okay? You're never getting a 20.
Here
He's never
we
hitting.
go.
He's never hitting.
An 11. An 11 plus 2 for back attack is a 13.
High ground.
And no high ground on javelin
ranged.
throws, but
that's good.
your 14 AC from back is actually only a 13 because you don't get your
Wait a
dexterity
minute.
for
Hold
back
on.
attacks.
My back is to the wall.
That's true.
Come on, Neil.
Hold on.
You said
on,
you
Neil.
were you were looking this direction because you wanted
I'm sorry.
to.
Can I not do this?
Show him how you move your head, yeah.
That's great. You know what?
Can I
Your
not
back-
be against the wall and turn my head with a weapon held like this? Like I'm hiding?
Then why was your token positioned with your back this way? Why
Because-
wasn't your token positioned
Okay.
with your looking left and right?
All right, I'm making a new token right now. This is my new
All
red
you
token.
gotta do is just do the
His old
the
token
little
did get
angling
deleted,
thingamajobber.
Here's my new token, okay? This is my body, and my head is this triangle. And I'm going to point the triangle where I'm looking. I'm looking here.
The token can already do that. You just change the angle. That's a feature that has existed in this game
My
the entire
my
time.
back is against the wall, but
It
my
is
attention
now.
is this way. Oh,
If
he's
your
tricky.
attention
He's
is that
tricky.
way,
Okay.
he
I'll let
hits
you
you with
have
the
it.
javelin. Thank you so much. You will. Whoa. That's the wrong die size. He will ping you for 3 with the javelin.
Oh no.
There he is! Get him, boys! Comes the cry. Oops.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
And it is your turn, Renatus. For
I want you to count his javelins, by the way.
I am.
You better be counting those javelins.
Yeah. They can't carry infinite javelins.
Okay, I'm a master climber. This, lads.
Yes.
I may have 0 fucking find trap, but I have a 90 climb wall, okay?
Perfect.
Let's fucking
I
go.
don't believe it.
Oh my.
Well, that doesn't mean I can't climb the wall. It just means
What?
it takes me more movement to climb it, right?
No, that means that you try to climb the wall, but you can't make it up. Like, there's something about the situation. Maybe your hands are sweaty. Maybe the wall is too crumbly. Maybe in the panic with the adrenaline, you just can't get the grips you want. But a 97 is a failure. And I think Ren is trying to scramble up. And you maybe even like move over to here and try and scramble up this side. But over the course of the round, you can't make it up the cliff.
I can't believe I had
It's
like
so bad.
inverted. Remember that time I found traps with like a 5?
Yes.
Yes.
This
It's
is the
inverted
exact
luck.
opposite. This orc over here is also going to do the good old javelin attack.
And so nice that he has my back, isn't it?
Oh, it's so natural 1. His javelin flies wide.
Save
Doesn't
versus
even
death.
get fucking
It sticks
near
in
you.
the
versus
wall.
death.
versus
Sticks
death.
in the
He's
wall,
fallen
and I
off.
use
No,
it. I use it to climb. Come on,
a
man,
failure.
give me that.
He might fall down the cliff.
yeah.
He might fall down the cliff on his horse, then you can fucking
Yeah.
kill him.
He
That's right.
in
Take
the
his horse.
The problem is that he goes to pull out his javelin, but he goes to reach, and instead of getting the top of the javelins, he hits them all from the side and knocks the whole pile of javelins out of the back of the saddle
Okay.
onto the ground
Easy.
here.
Is the javelin
bad.
within hand range of me? Can I grab it that he threw at me?
No, they're actually they probably just
Like the one
slide down
he
the
threw.
cliff. He didn't throw. Oh, he didn't even throw it. It was a natural 1. He knocked all 3
okay.
of his javelins just out of the horse, out of the saddle bag, and they slid down the cliff. Not good for
Jamie,
him.
do you have any healing potions on you, Jamie?
No.
Okay.
Listen,
Any good berries? Would he have any good berries on him? Neil.
I think you carry all the good berries.
I don't
would
carry
go hands out
shit.
in the
That's like a
morning.
fundamental part of my character.
That's true. Okay, all
He's
right.
a bear.
Okay, that's a valid point.
He's
I have
got
no
D3
idea.
good berries. He's got D3 good berries. Wait,
This
no.
orc.
D3 minus 1 good berries, Neil. That's fair.
I'll roll for him.
D3 minus 1, so you could still have 0.
All right.
I had
D3
one this
minus
morning.
1.
so 1d3.
Okay,
got
that's
one.
0. He's got none, because it's minus 1.
You've got
So
no
he's got
good
none.
berries.
Yeah, no good berries.
Well, that's fine.
I tried.
We lawyered for it.
We tried our best.
We did your best.
This guy's going to come on over here, and he's going to... His horse can't make it through this narrow alleyway. I mean, maybe the horse could, but you can't fight on horseback in that tight zone. So he's going to hop off of his horse.
Fucking kill him. Let's go. Remember, you're like level 6. These guys might be like level 1.
Yeah. My plan was, just to kind of put it in perspective, my plan was to get to here, jump up here, then
That
head
would
out
be
over here,
genius.
and then they're
Yeah.
like, oh shit, we have to get him, and then these 2 guys are like, oh, we have to go get him, and then I fucking dip down into this cliff, disappear down this way. I had a whole plan laid out, and the fucking climb walls roll failed me. Where's this horse? I want a horse token.
I'm gonna get a horse token. It just takes me a moment to pull all the tokens up. Oh, your jet.
Can a javelin be used as a one-handed spear?
Yes, it does less damage. It does D6 instead of 2D4, but yes.
Can you wield a javelin as an offhand weapon?
No, not really. I mean, no. Your offhand has to be a size smaller than your main hand is the rules.
Okay, can I carry it around in my offhand, but not use it as
As
a weapon?
long as you don't have a weapon, and yeah, as long as the other offhand is empty. All right, so
is the
this
javelin
guy.
that hit me... Wait, real quick. Is the javelin that hit me earlier still usable as a javelin?
Yeah,
I sheath my dagger and pick it up.
it's not your turn.
No, I just want to, like, in general.
Okay, but it's this other guy's turn. We're at the end of the round. This guy had rolled a 10. So he hops off his horse, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Jamie. He's gonna do the most sensible thing from the point of view of people who are trying to capture folks. He
He's gonna tackle
runs
you.
to tackle you. Now, you were climbing the wall. I don't know if you can climb the wall while you're carrying your weapons. That seems like a bad idea. So I don't think it's provokes an attack of
but
opportunity.
he failed it so badly though that he's failed well before there's a minute, so he's had chance to.
Failing
get
badly
weapons.
doesn't mean that you get the most advantageous fail. If anything, failing badly means you get the least advantageous fail.
This could be the reason that he couldn't climb the wall.
Well,
Yeah.
the guy's gonna throw himself at you and try and tackle you. This is the roll just to see if he can hit you. He does. I need an opposed strength check.
Give me a minute. I need to think about this.
I'm so sorry. This is just how they would do. It's tough. It's real tough being out there
Listen,
It's tough
on
being
your
an orc.
own.
I've been built for
I'll
this
back
kind of
up.
situation. 16 on a 16 on 16. We're tussling, but no one gets the advantage.
All right. Well, the orc. I'm gonna roll
Hey, was that not his
strength.
six-
No,
That was
that's
his
his
attack roll.
He's got 12 strength. He grabs you. He throws you to the ground. He wrestles you.
Okay, so what is the condition that I'm under effect of?
So you have been knocked prone, and the orc is on top of you. He has dropped his weapons. He's got like a dagger at his side. His spear and his javelins are back there, and he's on top of you. His big half-orc, half-human face directly in front of yours. That sort of like square human face, but with that like lumpy orcish skin of kind of that green-gray tone across it. He smells. He stinks to high heavens.
He's also a
you
dumb
are-
fuck for attacking me.
Well, maybe.
Ogre for him.
It's okay,
Maybe.
babe. Kill him.
We're going to roll initiative now.
You've got a dagger. It's the perfect weapon.
The half-orc
Oh.
on you is saying, "Give it up, old man, or you're going to die right here."
I roll a 6 with my night blood.
Don't give up, mum. You're fucking dead. There is no way they don't kill you. You
Oh,
might as
there's
well
no-
fight.
I
He's fighting for his life right now.
I've
Yeah,
got to
yes,
stay
he's
alive
got
here, bro.
this,
There's
I
no
believe.
surrender.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah. Now they can't
I turn to
javelin
him
you.
and
this
I
guy's
say-
doing you a favor.
No, you surrender.
Ooh. Bazinga.
You go
Fucking-
first.
Get
You
him.
get the
Shag
dagger
him.
from your side that functions like an
16.
arming sword. Normally, you can't use an arming sword in these close conditions,
Exactly.
but with this guy like this, the blade goes right into his side, and it pulls
Bam!
out
3 damage.
for minimum damage, which
Oh!
almost kills him. He rolled
a
very
level one.
poorly on HP. The
shot
half-orc screams in suffering. This guy over here is going to dismount as well.
Can he not attack twice? He
I
has
want a
two-
climb
two
walls check
weapons?
from him. Give me that climb walls check.
You don't. I mean, if he fails, he still gets down.
But he falls, no?
Well, you
Yeah, he
also
falls.
didn't make a climb walls check to slide down the hill. In fact, you didn't make a climb walls check to get up either. We let
I'm-
your first one slip. So
You
why
might
don't we
have
let
tumbling.
his climb wall slip?
I'm a rogue, okay? I'm a wall man, okay? And I had already
Feels
passed
panicking.
my climb wall. You want me to roll for that one previously? Here, look, I'll roll for it
Feels
right now.
panicking.
He's panicking.
Boom.
He's panicking.
Oh, he's panicking so hard.
Look, I retro rolled it. There you go.
All right. He has a 40% chance out of the box to climb walls. Modified
Gravity,
for the
that's a minus
incline
10.
plane is going to be a 60% chance. 60 or lower is what he needs. All right, he falls. Why don't you roll me d6 damage as he falls off the...
Wait, get Jan to roll it.
Oh,
I rolled it.
He would have
Four
rolled
damage.
6.
True.
He slides. He falls.
Gravity is my greatest weapon.
He has his spear. He comes
Wait,
on over.
is he not prone? He fell.
He's prone.
It's
He's
it's
prone.
an incline. If he
Tumbling
falls
check.
prone, then he gets to use half his movement to stand up, and then he can still get to you. It's a moot point over the distances we're covering.
Okay.
Moot point.
He stands
He's gonna
over
try to
you.
Spear me?
He readies an attack and tells you to surrender. So if you do anything, he's got an automatic stabby stab on you. Plus, now you're prone. He's got bonuses to hit. He's just setting himself up for the best option. They want you for a prisoner. They want to interrogate you.
So
Uh,
I'm here, okay? I'm shanking. All right. This guy's here on top of me. Okay? And you're saying this guy with a spear, he's got a clean shot.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a clean shot. I'm saying if he rolls a natural 1, he stabs his friend. 100%. 100%.
Does Jamie not? Does Ren not have his other dagger?
I do, but I'm only... I would like, because I'm tussling, I was thinking like I could probably only get one hand on one dagger this round. Maybe next turn I can get another dagger.
Okay. Those are very fair assessments. This orc up top, traditional, good, uniform military tactics. He's not hopping down in the midst of this. He's staying up here on his horse with his spear in case he needs to go for reinforcements, in case you break away and get off a run or something. He's staying mounted, and it's initiative.
Oh, listen, watch me roll the god one with my dagger right now. Bam! An 11.
Okay, it's good.
My
So
shadow
that's
blade.
fair. The other guy's just standing there, so it doesn't matter what he rolls.
Standing like a little bitch. He's panicking.
He has his attack readied.
Neil's panicking right now.
The orcs are panicking. Neil's panicking.
I'm not
Is
panicking.
this,
Anyone-
is
the
this
only
the
one
best
not panicking is
Barassi
Ren.
Empire can
I'm not
bring?
panicking. No, I'm a real dungeon master. All right, this guy here, he's already wrestling with you. And what he's doing on this turn is he's just going to try and extend that wrestle to not just like be on top of you, but he's going to try and grab, like move a hand from your chest down your arm and try and pin your wrist that's holding your sword hand. Now, he's already on top of you.
Against
Ren goes first, though, right?
It's a tie. So you're gonna make a stab at him at the same time that he is trying. Like, so he probably lifts his hand up and tries to grab your wrist while you're making your plunge at him. So make
Do I get
your
an attack of
attack.
opportunity because he's unarmed attacking an unarmed opponent?
He's already wrestling you, so it does. He's not increasing an opportunity. He's not creating a new opportunity where there wasn't one already.
A 9. Okay, that was my shadow blade. Now for my offhand.
Offhand.
An 8.
Oh,
Fuck me.
Neither of them go. He's gonna
Wait,
make a
is the-
strength check to
The
try.
orc's armor comes
and-
from armor, does it? Yeah.
It's
not
from leather.
dex.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna make a strength check. He has 12 strength to try and restrain one of your arms. The arm, the first arm that you had a weapon in, whatever that was. So
My
give
right
me an
arm.
opposed strength check. Oh,
Okay.
he does so
Oh,
good.
That was not.
I need a nat 20 here.
Oh, it's close.
so
It's so
close.
close. The orc is on top of you. He gets that arm like right here. You just can't get the leverage with your sword anymore. A younger Ren could have done this. Oh, in your earlier days, it would have been all you. The guy above you.
He sees the situation under control and does not
Right.
attack.
You know, but this orc doesn't have a wrestling proficiency. Is he able to effectively hold his
That's a
arm
great
like
question,
that without
Neil.
a penalty to his strength check?
Yes, all fighters are considered to be familiar with wrestling.
Okay.
Damn.
This guy. And rogues too are familiar with wrestling. This guy right here.
Yeah, but
he
is he
rolled in
familiar
to
with
make
the
an
worm?
attack.
He's not familiar with
I
that.
think he's a half orc in the Varasi Empire. He just fucking stabs you, and if he misses and hits his friend, then he misses and hits his friend, and he's okay
We
with
need
that.
a natural one here.
Stop
Here we
pissing.
go.
It's the only way.
18. He will
There should be,
stab
like,
you
some
for
negative
4
modifiers.
damage.
Oh,
Well,
the
he
Ultra
normally gets
Spear.
+4 to hit you because you're prone, but then I was going to say -4 because he's got a friend on top of you. So I just said
Right, okay.
they washed
I'll
out.
take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And the last guy just chills. Let me go back to initiative. Ren.
Come on,
It's just
Ren.
three
You've got to
fucking
kill this
orcs.
guy this
Listen,
time. kill him.
statistically, I'm killing him this round.
He's dead this
Statistically,
round. He's dead
8.
this round.
We're acting on the same
Okay.
initiative.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god, I navigated away from roll 20. Why?
The
Why?
orcs are dead. It's nothing like
Dramatic pause.
someone's character dying to sort of kind of get you in the excited state.
And I do
can do it.
believe. Okay. I think that's what we needed to do. Yes.
I try
everyone
to
has
appeal to the
rolled-
orc's humanity. I say this. I can still see the good in you.
I'm only half an orc. But that might
That
actually
doesn't
help
mean
your
you have
case.
to be full evil.
All
I
right,
attack
Ren,
him.
it's your turn.
Jank
You
him, bro.
attack him.
Jank him.
22.
Shawshanked is what that
Nice.
was. Oh, yes.
Oh,
Roll an extra
Holy.
D
You're
because
not
that's a
keeping me
critical
from my
hit.
wife as I fucking plunge the blade into him with one hand. Oh, wait, no, I rolled the Shadow Blade. Take 2 off both of those. I should have rolled with the offhand
Oh,
dagger.
crit. 20.
Still a crit. Roll me another D8 for damage.
Ooh, wait. It should have actually been -4. It should have been 18. Is that still a crit?
It's still a crit. Roll
Okay.
me an extra D8 for damage.
It should be...
Why is this your offhand? I thought this was your main hand. Oh, you can't even use
Yes.
your main hand. He restrained you.
Yes, that's
You're-
what I'm
This-
saying.
this
So
is- this is for
we
his
keep
offhand.
the
This
we
is-
keep the attack roll, and it should actually be -4.
Okay,
So,
so
it's
use your
14. Or sorry,
You're critting no matter what.
You're critting,
Yeah.
but you're rolling a d4 for damage without any modifiers. So roll me 2d4 for damage with your offhand.
why don't we just take the 1d8 as if it
Uh-uh.
was 2d4 or still?
Yeah,
No,
the
no,
D8
no,
should be
no,
a 4.
no,
No,
no.
wait, the 8 should be a 4 on the first D4. Sure.
No. We just
No, he's not
re-roll
gonna do that.
2d4, boys. Oh,
Me, I cannot
Plus
believe
plus
that.
2. That's 4. I think he's
Wait,
dead.
why
no,
is
the
that
plus
plus
2's
two?
from the Shadow
There's
Blade.
no +2. It was a Shadow
He
Blade.
doesn't get anything from level?
No, you never
you
get
do?
damage
Nope.
from level.
I'm a shitty rogue, bro. I can't believe Neil stole
Oh
me.
my God.
I didn't
Should've
steal
let
it.
me
You
have the
rolled
8.
the wrong dice.
Listen, you stole my victory.
The guy above you.
No.
Well, can't say I'm sorry about this, he says as he puts his spear
He's getting
in
a
your
1.
body.
He's getting a 1. He's getting a 1.
No.
Min damage.
Okay.
I'm not scared, lads.
He's not.
I grit through. I take the spear, and I grit through my teeth, and I say, "I've killed orcs like you with my bare hands."
Ooh.
Well, this orc is so close to it. He's at 1 HP. He cannot persist without a morale check, unfortunately. As much as I would love to have him just stay here and autopilot fight to the
Tomb
very
Destroyer, he
last
would.
HP, that's not how anyone ever actually works. Morale is a real factor in the world.
Okay.
But if he does win his morale check, he's just going to pin your other wrist, and he's going to have your both wrists pinned down as they stab you over and over, and it's going to be brutal.
You can't do that, can you?
Why not?
This is the Varasi Empire, baby. You can do whatever you want.
I don't know, like, if you've got an 18 strength character, you can just, in 3 rounds, you can totally immobilize another character.
That sounds
what is a
completely
2d10?
reasonable.
Sounds super fair.
The 2d10 is a morale roll where you
Okay.
want to roll. I'm going to modify it later, but right now you want to lower than your morale rating. And then you have penalties for being at like penalties to HP. And he has major penalties for being at 1 HP. His morale is normally 9 anyway, so this is a failure either way. So the orc, he sees his life flashing before his eyes. He's getting stabbed over and over again. You're at half hit points. He's gonna take another stab attack in the next minute, or his buddy is gonna kill him, and he doesn't want to die. So what he does instead is he just kind of like, he's on you with one hand on your chest and one hand on your arm, and he just does like the push up and like throw backwards onto his back and then scamper like on his back away from you.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
This is a withdraw action, so no attack of opportunity. But the guy up here, he dropped his javelins. He only has a spear. He does have a dagger. That's what he's going to do. He picks up his dagger and he throws his dagger at you. Now you're prone, which technically means he has a penalty to hit you with his dagger. So he's going to roll 1d20 plus 3 minus 2. And it's a miss. It just falls in the dust somewhere.
Yep.
And we go back to initiative.
Come on.
He's
alright.
got this.
The orc
7.
who's scrambling away says, "I'll get help!" As if that somehow, redeems his honor. All right, he goes first. He gets back on his horse.
How much movement action does he get on the horse?
It takes half his movement to mount, so he'll get half his horse movement. Minus a little bit for.
Fuck, my plan was to kill him and take his horse.
Right, he gets on his horse. He's at 1 hit point.
Okay, since Ren's about to die, Neil, remember in Tomb Discoria, we had a rule that when you're being grappled, if you get crit, you've got a chance to lose hold of the grapple.
We are not retconning anything that's happened. So no, we're staying where we are. We're not moving backwards, only forwards. Should have said that like 10 minutes ago.
No, it happened like 2 minutes ago. Okay.
All right,
I've got
guy
this.
up over here. Oh, this guy shouldn't be at 1 HP. How did their HPs get weirdly linked? That's not right. Okay, there we go. This guy over here, he's got his only spear. This isn't going well. The other guy gobbled off his horse. So this guy, since the other guy's getting on the horse and going for help, this guy's going to dismount and come over and fight by foot. So he hops
Give me that
off.
climb check.
60% or lower. Oh. He's gonna slide down the hill. Roll me a d6 for damage.
This is for.
Neil, that's an attack of
August.
opportunity, 100% as well.
Oh, he's in my
Right next to him.
square.
And
He's
facing
prone
him.
in my square.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, if you were standing, I would go with it, but you are currently prone still. So I think since you're on your back, you haven't quite gotten to your feet. He slides down and is on his butt next to you as well. He will take 3 from the slide, but I don't think it's
Wait,
going to
what did
provoke
he
an
roll
attack.
that he's going ahead of me? I rolled a 7.
He rolled an 11. No, I take this all back.
I would be
Somehow the
standing
initiative
right
order got.
now.
Yeah, no, you're fucking. You can stand. It's your turn.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
attacking
yeah.
the guy who's
Lawyer
adjacent
for
to
your
me.
fucking life, Potato. Holy.
Come on,
Boom.
come on.
Yes.
20!
Huge.
And that's with a shadow blade. I stand up and
That's
attack
it.
him.
There you go. Double damage.
Come on, mate.
2d8
Right,
plus
so
2.
it's roll 2d8 plus 2,
Come on.
11 damage.
Okay, it's good. It's pretty good.
What is this?
Red table, right? Or no?
No. We're just going forward. Too slow.
Alright.
Offhand.
I gotta also roll my offhand here. I want that crit table. Listen, never mind. Dagger, offhand, attack, a 5.
Miss. All right. The guy that's up on here. Now, this isn't looking good. He's going to do the same thing anyway. Fuck it.
Hey, you gotta keep those dice rolls, eh?
1d100, 60 or lower. This
Oh,
time,
come
he
on.
will
You
slide
are-
down.
You
No.
would never let me get away with
No.
this. You're letting yourself get away with this? Bruh.
That's
Okay,
yeah.
I'm getting
You let
nailed.
yourself- You
It's a
let
little
yourself
kneeling.
down there.
We do a little kneeling
I don't
every
like
now and again.
keeping rolls because if you know the outcome, then you can just be like, oh, well, I wouldn't have done it that time. You know,
okay.
I like making the rolls be fresh every time you do them. Storing rolls for later is a weird system. It's uncomfortable
No,
all
totally.
around.
I agree.
No, that's
I'm
totally fair.
sorry.
I'm just playing it up because my character's
Oh,
on
you
the
should.
line.
Oh, you should. He comes from behind with the spear, with the stab. He actually doesn't get the one for high ground, but it's a 16 would hit you anyway, and then the back for 5 points of damage.
Red, come on.
Ow.
Whoops.
He was old anyway, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
He was due.
Now, there is the other orc. The other orc who is at 1/4 hit points, who also needs to make a morale check. He needs to roll 2d10. He has a penalty, which in this case is a plus of 4, and he wants to roll less than or equal to 9. Well, that didn't work out, but he fails. And this guy is done as well. It's getting too dicey. So he is going to withdraw back this way. He can only withdraw at a 1/3 movement rate, so he can withdraw to here. And piecemeal, you've begun to pick them apart. Initiative. Just as his friend comes down the cliff, this guy backs off.
It takes 3 of you scumbags to take me out. Ren slurs through blood. That's a 9 with the Shadow Blade.
Go first.
The guy behind you, he can still get you. You can still
Yeah, he
die.
can.
You can still die. The dice
You
are
wanna
rolling.
kill me
That
here,
was
don't
really
you, Neil?
dramatic. It's a hit.
Oh,
Oh,
He's got to roll min damage.
6 points. Is that your exact HP?
It is.
It's your exact HP.
So lucky. Oh.
Dude,
blade
come
goes in.
on.
The blade comes out. You can't explain that. And Ren falls to
No.
exactly 0. And exactly 0 is perfect for taking hostages and taking people captive.
Ooh.
So we're just gonna dim the lights on Ren because we don't know. He's not dead, but he's been captured. We're gonna go back to the rest of the party.
Flashback to the
Hanging
rest
out
of
in
the party.
woods.
Guys, I'm telling you, there's no ways that bats don't have eyes. I've literally seen it. I've literally been there and seen it.
No, they've got
know.
eyes, Crow. It's
They
not
have
that they
eyes.
don't have
Yeah, you're
eyes.
right.
They just can't see out of them.
Why would they have eyes if they can't see? What would be the purpose?
That is
I
good
nod,
point,
yeah.
actually. I had no thoughts about that.
I'm glad you're on my side about this. Finally,
What
Growl.
do you
Yeah, you're
mean?
making
They've
some
just-
sense.
They've just got eyes. That's just what
They
things
just have
isn't it?
eyes that don't work?
Yeah.
Okay, 5
They went
hours later.
blind.
Yep. All right. Where's Ren?
Who gives a fuck?
been a while.
He's probably. I hope he's dead.
You can't. Come on. You don't mean that.
I do mean that. All my research now is lost. I spent my whole life looking for this thing, and now I'm not
No
even.
one
out
is gonna
to-
ever go there. You can always go back.
Oh, great.
Wait,
Yeah, if
how
I
is
survive.
Arrakis pinning this on me? I know I'm not there, but this feels unfair.
It is unfair.
No, I don't think it's all your fault. 100%. I don't.
He should be back by now, right?
Well, it's only been a few hours. You know, maybe he's. Do you know
How
what?
far's
He's
the road?
There was probably no one there, and he's just ran across without even coming back for us.
Why would he do that?
No, he wouldn't do. That's crazy.
No,
He
you're
wouldn't do
right.
that.
Sorry, I'm getting. Yeah, you're. We should wait. We should at least give him till nightfall. We should wait at least a day.
100%. We're gonna probably wait 2 days.
Is
I mean,
that-
we don't know how far we are from the road. You know.
No, well, we're not going to
We
wait
could
2
be-
days. He's going to
we
be
could
back
be a
by
day
then.
out.
He'll be back by then.
Are we doing anything else?
I mean, you can go find some berries, bro, if you want to give us food. That's all there really is to do. I look at
The
Stacy.
longer we
You
wait
got the
here-
ideas?
Well, the longer we wait, you know, the more likely we are to get found.
Oh yeah, they're gonna find us in this random spot in the woods.
We're pretty protected by the bushes that I put up.
Yep.
That's true.
I think we could wait. He's gonna come back. It's fine. He'll be back in a few hours. We wait.
What point in the day? Because he left at dawn. At what point in the day would you like to stop waiting?
The next day?
You're just gonna wait until the next day?
I think that was the plan originally as well.
I
said
feel
that
like we
would
should
wait at least 2
probably
days.
talk about like what we discussed beforehand, I guess.
Yeah, beforehand we had said like we'll wait at least 2 days. Arrakis said we'll wait a day, and then I was like, well, no, we would just like wait 2 days, right? And then Arrakis was like, yeah, you know what, we can wait a couple days. Am I wrong?
I mean, yeah, but I think as time goes on, we might. I don't know. It's very hard not to meta in this situation, but I think there is a realistic chance that he's been captured, and therefore giving away our position. You know, he's done it before.
Has he?
We're at least waiting a day.
Yeah, we all got rounded up in Valebrook, right? When he
True. That's true.
He
he
did.
ratted
yeah.
us out to Zera, yeah.
That was a long time ago. That was years ago.
Well, yeah, but it's not something you easily forget, is it?
That's true. Yeah. We need to go to a break. I need to figure out what orcs would do with a captive wren.
All right.
So you're waiting. We'd said you're going to wait 3 days, but it's not 3 or 2 days, but 2 days don't pass before something. That sounds not. I need everyone in the party, except for Ren, obviously, to make me a perception check. I'll make one for Stacy.
31.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, suck on that, Neil.
Just present it.
I don't see
Thank God
shit.
you noticed this,
Yeah.
August. It's the ears that matter here. You, who grew up in a castle, were accustomed to hunting dogs. You've hunted many times with your your family's dogs back when you were a kid, and your ears perk up at the sound of hunting dogs. Lots of them, a group of them, probably 4 to 8 hunting dogs. They're woofing, they're sniffing. Hunting dogs mean a hunting party. I don't know if this is a coincidence. Maybe someone's tracking a boar in this region. Maybe someone's out for a casual animal hunt. Or maybe...
Yeah, it's not a fucking coincidence. They're after us.
Yeah.
And I'll immediately alert the party and say, I hear dogs. I think they must have got Ren or found us. We gotta get out of here.
I look around, try and hear the dogs, but if I can't hear it, I just agree with...
With a 19, with whatever I had, 31, can I get the direction that they're coming from?
Oh, yeah. They are coming from away from the swamp, from the road.
Okay.
Vaguely. We don't know exactly where the rogue is, but they're not coming along the edges of the swamp. They're coming tangentially towards the swamp.
Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and listen for how many dogs there are. We just need to go. I'm gonna ditch my armor and we're gonna have to swim through the swamp. You can all swim, right? Stacy?
Arrakis, your books are water resistant, but they are not waterproof.
Yeah, and I can't swim either.
They could go in the bag
No, I
of
can
holding.
swim. Okay, yeah, we'll have to put my books in the bag of holding then, I guess. But
I can swim, right?
Yeah, you're a fucking bear.
Yeah.
You don't
Right,
know how
but we-
large... Now, before you dedicate yourselves to the swamp, you don't have GPS. You don't know exactly the direction you're heading. If you go due north, it's like 25 miles to get through the swamp. You don't want to go due north. You want to probably go, mostly westward. But even that could be 18 miles. It could be 14 miles. It could be 25 miles. You don't know how far you're going. And in the swamp, you're not going to be able to tell which direction is north necessarily. You need to know time of day to know where the sun is to be able to track the position. Without a watch and without good light to the sun at the same time, you're not going to be able to necessarily go. You could just get lost. No one has a direction sense proficiency, right?
I certainly don't.
No.
A panicked run into the swamp. Player characters have been known to survive things like this, but is generally speaking dangerous.
So the reason I'm throwing this out there is we know they're coming for us. We know which way they're coming. We don't know how many of them there are. If these two guys want to fight, I'm totally down. I like combat. But I think that just the best chance to actually get out of this is probably to go through the swamp, because if they see us, they're gonna have whistles, then they're gonna whistle, then everybody's gonna know we're near here. So I explained this to them. I think the best chance is to drop everything and just go through the swamp if you want to survive.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're fucked either way.
Yeah, we gotta go.
I can't
take
swim, says Stacy.
Well,
Maybe we should try and fight.
All right, I'm not gonna leave Stacy. We can fight it out. I put on my banded mail, and I guess I assume the position of the first person who comes through. I'm gonna stab him. You got your spells?
Yeah.
How you might want to cast Spark Armor.
yep.
I say
cast
we
Bark
stay in
Skin.
here, and we fight it out. They have to come to us. But what if they just stay out there? What do we do? Should we get on the outside actually of the other point towards the swamp a little bit? Because if they circle us in here, it's not good. It's going to take us 10 feet of movement to leave.
Do you think that this is the only search party, or there's more? Because if it's the only search party and we kill them, then we might be good. If there's
I would assume
more,
that there's probably more.
I don't know.
All right, well, I'm going to make the call then. I say we get on the outside of this circle and we mount our attack, having our backs to it, so they can't really come from behind easily.
Okay.
Okay,
Neil,
we get out of the circle on the opposite side. Sorry.
How close are they? Like,
You
Are they getting
can't even
closer?
hear the dogs.
okay,
yet.
you let me know when they're close, because I have a spell that I'd like to cast ahead of
Okay.
ahead of the fight.
Yeah, same.
Great. We'll bring everybody out. Everybody has all their armor on, and we'll get on the backside, and we'll have our backs kind of towards it.
So we're leaving the
Circle of foliage.
The
yeah.
circle of foliage, right? We want to be away from that so we're not getting trapped in this dense area
Yeah, because we could get surrounded very easily.
very easily. All right. Let me just build us a quick little battle map here.
This is the classic: one person gets captured and the rest of the party just into the enemy army. It's happened many times before. This won't be the first time. Won't be the last time either.
I did say we go across the swamp, but when Stacy can't really swim, and we're going through the devouring marsh.
It's just suicide. Yeah.
It's not great. I don't even know what our plan is. Like, we'll have to talk about the plan after we kill these guys, because I don't know where we go from there.
Yeah,
I think we might just go south.
Well, I was thinking that we could actually, we can't see the map right now, but we could follow the forest all the way around to the east.
That's a good idea.
All the way around back down to the south and kind of escape to the Caribbean southern place that they were talking about.
The only sad thing is Grow's not going to get to talk to Autumn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's life.
right,
You don't
yeah.
get your book. He doesn't get to. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go back to Autumn so
Yeah.
bad. All right, August is going to
It
be
is
on
what
his
it is.
depression arc.
If we can get to August, she might be able to teleport us out as well.
She's going to want to.
She's got teleport. Why? Maybe she doesn't want to, but she potentially could. Though.
She could.
We could pay her. I could give her the mirror, maybe. Might do something in that tower of hers.
We just agree never to come back.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it would save us some trouble, wouldn't it?
I just need a moment to. I didn't think you were
making
going to
the
stand
match,
in
yeah.
here, so I just need to.
Well, you talked us out of running, so.
Well, you never know what's going to happen. Where is.
Do you think they got Ren? Arrakis?
How else would they know to look here?
He wouldn't have given us up.
He's done it before. Maybe they read his mind.
I don't
Or
think
maybe
he
they
would.
just found him. Maybe they just know that he's in the area.
They could just be searching the whole woods, but
Okay, Neil. These guys are well closer. I wanted to cast my spell
I'm
before
just
this.
putting things on a map.
Okay.
Nick starts soying out. They're too close, Neil.
Neil! They're too close.
Just a heads up, after this session, we're going to be going to the after show, all of us, and there will be some discussions of our next campaign, because we're probably going to do a new one, and then maybe come back to this one, after like a time skip. So if you want to
Depending.
hear about that,
There's a
join the
campaign.
Patreon. Yeah. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/saveordie at the Goblin tier to hear a very nice, cool sneak peek of what's to come.
Two, 3, 4, 5.
Nick, you can kill some dogs. Are you hyped, man?
Finally.
Some memes should finally rest.
No, this is a good one.
Nah, fuck
See, I
it.
don't know the one from
Let's
I don't
go.
know the one from Hobo, or I don't know where this meme comes from. I just remember he kicked a dog in Tombs of Scoria, and that's where the meme spawned for me.
I did have to kill some dogs in Hobo as well, but they weren't dogs anymore.
Oh, then that's not.
They'd been corrupted, you know.
Yeah, they deserved it.
Yeah, there was some cool shit going on with that. I mean, they were actually still kind of half under my control, but it was just getting worse.
Oh, I
By
watched a
the
little
day.
bit of this. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go, everyone. The battle is afoot. Now, it's later in the afternoon. The forest is not super thick, but you can't necessarily, there's still some brush. There's trunks all over the place.
dark.
I think it's not quite dark yet. It's late afternoon.
What would you say the prevailing light conditions are?
What are the options?
Oh, I don't know.
It's not midnight.
Absolutely.
It's not starlight. It's not moonlight. It's not dusk. It's late afternoon.
So you're saying it's bright daylight?
It's not. It's closer to bright than it is to dark.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that mean they
Okay.
get bonuses?
I think so, yeah. Well, I'm trying to look it up now just to get it exact, get the...
This is what we want.
Okay. Wait, I need to get an exact overview of the position. Hold on.
Yeah, so let's take a look at the map. On the north side, in the blue trunks, we have 3-player characters in Stacy. On the south side, in the red trunks, we have the trackers with 5 dogs, a knight, and 6 men-at-arms, 6 cops. Now, for simplicity's sake, I'm going to put all the dogs on one initiative, the knight on one initiative, and all the men-at-arms on one initiative. That way it's not going to take 10 million rounds to do everything.
We agreed that it's weak daylight.
Weak daylight sounds great.
Okay, it's neutral then.
Perfect. Okay, everybody. Are you ready?
Wait, no, I'm casting a spell like well before they get here, okay? I'm casting, well before. It's got an hour-long duration.
Oh, yeah, then that's fine. Done.
Okay, yeah, so I'm casting Shadow Cloak.
Really quick,
Sir?
what's the duration on Entangle again?
1d10 turns? I don't remember. You gotta
It's
click
long.
it.
Entangle.
It's a while.
I feel like I would be reasonably able to cast this before this starts and have it not run out. No?
It's a 10-minute duration.
I mean, like... we only roll initiative when we know that they're coming, huh?
You can just cast it on them in the middle of the fight.
Yeah, just cast it on.
I'll be,
you're good. You're
it'll
good.
be fine.
I'm rolling initiative with my bow to start out because they're far away. So fuck them.
Okay.
Wait, this is important. Are we level 6? Are the fighters levels? Am I level 6?
We are whatever levels the character sheets say they are right now. I think we had talked about experience. I think we might have forgotten to apply it, but too much has happened for us to now level up half the party. It sounds like after this would be a great time to receive all this experience anyway. There wasn't much of a time to rest since then. Like, you never did get the downtime after your actions to properly incorporate your things.
That's fine.
3, 5. Oh, and Stacy is rolling in with a 5. Okay. The knight is first. And he yells. But he's a good distance. He yells to his people some instructions. And, he's going to do his 120 feet of movement. The dogs. And this is where all hell breaks loose. Because the knight has told the tracker to unleash the dogs. They're going to come bolting at you. But I don't remember dog movement speed. ABC dog. Movement speed 15. So 150 feet plus an attack is... Ooh, they are within range. So they are going to essentially come at thee. Like this.
Wait, does the forest not stop their charge?
The dogs can charge through a forest. They're small. A horse has trouble, but the dogs, nah, they got plenty of space.
Okay.
Now we're
They can't
definitely
see me,
getting
by the way.
1, 2, 3. Why can't they see you?
Shadow Cloak.
Well, I should have read what your spell does.
If I spend a round, I'm invisible. I break it when I attack or cast a spell, but if I spend another round, I become invisible again.
Shadowy, insubstantial mantle around the caster, allowing him to be effectively invisible upon stepping into an area of shadows large enough to contain his body, which is underneath that tree. Perfect.
Yep.
You reappear briefly upon making attack or casting a spell, but can fade back into the shadows by concentrating undisturbed for 1 round. So it takes you a round to become... Okay. Excellent. Yep, they can't see you, so this is the arrangement. Here we go.
Here we go.
Dogs have +1 to hit. Against, I'm just going to roll them by hand. It's faster this way. Against MrMouton, we have an 8. Against MrMouton again, we have a 3. Against Grow, a 15. We'll hit you for D4 damage. Real dice are so much faster. Ooh, yes, you did say you were casting Bark Skin earlier, right?
Yep, I did.
Okay, so you have 14 AC, is it?
Is that right?
Bark Skin.
14 sounds right, though.
So it's AC 15 at 4th level, 16 at 8th level. So it's 15. What did I say the dog rolled against you?
It was like a 17 or something?
Said like 14, 15, 16.
I think 16 sounds right. Fuck, it might have been 15, bro.
We're going to call it a hit. It's a hit. For 4 points of damage. Dog against Stacy is an 8. Dog against Stacy is a 9. Arrakis.
She's got 15 AC.
Okay, Neil, remind me. The spell Scare, that's what I'm casting.
Mm-hmm.
I can just target the dogs?
Yes, we have determined that the rules only make sense if you pick your targets.
Okay, then I cast Scare on the group here. I just hit the dogs.
Well, yeah, let me double check the spell because some spells are pure area, like a fireball you can't pick targets on. Scare says causes creatures with fewer than 6 hit dice to fall in fits of trembling. Okay, it's not a cone. It's a 15-foot radius. Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you can just pick this point.
Not so easily to hit all 6 of them. 5 of them.
Yeah, I think you can just target the dogs. That's fine.
I hit the dogs. They don't get a save. I feel like they run.
The frightened creatures have a -2 reaction adjustment. May drop items held if encumbered. If cornered, they fight with a -1 penalty to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saving throws. All right.
Well,
the
not
dogs
cornered, though.
have been scared. Excellent. Well done. Non-violent solution to your canine problems. Love to see
I only
it.
have non-violent solutions, sadly.
Can I take a bow shot?
Yes, you can
One
take
of
a
the
bow
orcs?
shot at one of the dogs while they're closing at you without provoking attack of opportunity.
What about one of the orcs?
There are cops, no orcs, but they are the forest is so thick, I'm going to give you like a -6 to hit them because of just the stuff that's in the way. They're at
Okay,
such
then I'm just
great
gonna have my
range.
halberd out. I'm gonna ready an attack. I don't know.
Didn't you roll into initiative with your bow? You can
I did,
shoot
but if
one of the
but-
dogs as they're approaching you. But I think
Yeah, I'm not gonna shoot a fucking dog. So I'll not use my bow attack and I'll pull out a halberd.
right. You'll switch to halberd. Growl. It is your turn. A dog has just bitten you for 4 points of damage.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I will strategically, because I kind of got to do this before I go into bear form to go into combat, place an entangle spell in front of us for the orcs to run into eventually.
You rolled in with movement, not spell casting, right? Was your
I-
intent to cast a spell this round?
That was my intent. I apologize.
Okay. Then I am so sorry to tell you that being hit by the dog breaks your spell casting, and the spell is lost.
It's a concentration check.
No, not in second
Really?
edition. If you just take damage, you lose whatever spell you're casting. I am so sorry. Your spell is
We've
wasted.
always done con checks.
5th edition, there's con checks.
Maybe yeah.
We might have experimented
We might
with
have
some other
trialed it. It's fine.
rules,
Yeah,
but they ended up being bad. The town guards. Now, these guards, they've been informed about who they're coming up against. There are spellcasters, and when you deal with spellcasters, it's better to move slowly and fan out than it is to just blindly charge in. And so that's what these guys are doing. They are fanning out like that. And it is Stacy's turn. She'll make her attack. 21.
Nice.
She will crit the dog. She has no problem damaging dogs. And she'll do another D8 in there for 8 points of damage against the pup before her. It's not a pup, I'm sorry. It's a full-grown adult dog who dies. Initiative.
I'm writing an attack with my glaive, so no initiative.
I really want to cast this fucking spell if I get hit again.
Mm-hmm.
You also lose the spell.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then my decision is obvious.
Yes,
I
it
can
is.
find my token.
One of the things I really like about second edition, but comes up so rarely, is that you can interrupt spellcasters and prevent their spell from going off. It gives them just a little bit of that incentive to stay in the back of the line, which you don't get in other systems. All right. Our first one up is Growl.
Wait, no, I didn't roll.
Oh.
On 7.
Growl is still our first one up.
I turn to a bear, I attack the dog.
Excellent.
Foomp. And claw at him. So, wild miss.
Whoosh. Hit.
Not bad.
And second
Nice.
down, dog. Arrakis.
I withdraw to here and then spend the round going invisible.
Okay.
Classic.
The next dog is going to come up, and between the spells, between the bear appearing, the dogs dying, and the scare spell, these dogs are backing off with woofs and huffs. Stacy will take this her attack of opportunity. Everyone that's adjacent to a dog gets an attack of opportunity. +2 for back attack as the dog runs away. She will hit for 9 and drop another one dead.
Nice.
Do I hit?
August, you will hit.
15
Yep.
for 9.
That's another dead dog.
This is easy, guys.
Shing.
Yeah.
Just take on the whole empire like this.
Easy. One at a time. One squad at a time.
All right. The Vorasi Knight.
Come on in then.
He will. He is going to come on in.
I'm invisible. I'm invisible.
I'm sorry, it doesn't take the whole round? Are you not invisible because the whole round hasn't passed yet? You are slowly becoming invisible?
Okay.
Right? Caster... By concentrating undisturbed for a round, yeah. So you move, you try to blend into the shadows, and as you concentrate, you open one eye when you hear the woof, woof, woof of the footsteps of the knight coming, chasing you down. He slashes. It's a 17. He hits. He hits you for 9, and it will break your uninterrupted concentration on the spellcasting, on the invisibility. You'll have to start again next round.
Oh my god.
I'm coming, Nick. Don't worry.
August.
I come right on over and I will kick this guy's ass. For my glaive attack.
You can interpose, but you'll take an attack of opportunity. Is that the
I'll
deal?
interpose. I'll
All right.
interpose.
Knight gets a free attack. Whap! It's a critical hit. Wait, why does he have +5? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a good one. You will take 2d8 plus 3 damage. It's a beautiful hit.
Jesus.
What armor is he wearing?
He has half plate with a shield.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't wrestle him this turn, right? Because I rolled into attack with my glaive.
I would let you drop the glaive to make a wrestling attack, but it will provoke an attack of opportunity when you try and close him.
All right, I'll hit him. 14.
Blocked with the shield. Stacy. August, no! So come to your
Yeah.
backside, or his backside, and stab him. It's a miss. The town guard. Moving slowly. Keeping sort of spread out. Yeah, you can go 20. And this one can do here. All right. Initiative. I'm just going to take the dogs off, and I'm going to back them out.
Come on, Nick. We need a ray of enfeeblement or something here.
Yeah, well, I can do that, but then I'm worried I get surrounded and killed by the town guard.
Where the fuck is my token?
What is the other plan?
Oh.
Wraith form and get to the high ground.
Okay,
But
I'll die. That's fine.
do you think you'll die?
100%.
Right.
But that's okay. I
No,
don't mind.
I'll do it.
The fall of the nefarious empire, the nefarious clan.
Yeah, there's only 2 more of us. It's
Roll poorly.
He-Chow with the always impressive initiative.
It's
Mr.
crazy, right?
Bear.
All right. I step on over here.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking attack this guy. It's got 90. I'm never hitting this guy.
Yeah, well, never mind.
wait. Before you,
I can't do
just want
anything
you to
else.
know.
I have no more
Okay.
spells. I'm just a little
Yeah,
useless.
but you're a bear and you can grapple.
You could also
Right.
maybe screen the town guard away from me.
Isn't that what I'm doing?
I'm not sure.
You were doing
Well, that-
whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't listen to these people. Be your own bear.
This
Follow
guy has a
your
lot of
nose.
fucking armor, man. There's no. I grapple him.
You throw yourself on him. He will get an attack of opportunity as the
Yeah, give it
bear
to him.
with the claws comes forward. Whap! He'll
Yeah.
smash you for 4 points of damage. Bare
That
minimum.
all he got. That all he got.
Bare minimum.
Now all you need is an attack roll to hit him. Just a general. Just make contact with the man.
I can roll my
Attack
bear
roll.
claw.
Yeah. Easy. Opposed strength check to knock him prone.
28.
Oh! The bear hops on him, but the knight, with all of his might, gets the shield above him and just kind of turns to the side, deflecting the bear's weight, and the bear comes down to the ground beside him.
Okay.
The knight's turn. He stabs the fucking bear. It's
Yeah.
a bear. Obviously, you attack the giant fucking bear that's right next to you. Now,
100%.
he does get a second attack at the end of the round. The first strike is a 13, and not
Wild
good enough to hit
fucking
the
miss.
bear.
It's a bear. How can you miss a bear, you dumb fuck?
Bro.
Right. First town guard. Up to
Oh,
Arrakis.
shit. Fuck. All good.
Second town guard. Yep. Third. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. All right. They finally close in. It's taken them a while to get here, but they're finally here. Starting with the 2 on Stacy, they both have back attacks. 1, 2, neither of them hit.
Natural 1. Can we get a?
Yeah. Saving throw versus death is a bad failure. I would say he falls prone, which would normally provoke an attack of opportunity, but he's to her back, so she can't exploit
Oh, should have
it.
been on Nick.
Oh,
Yep.
unfortunate. We started with Stacy. The next one on Growl. Short sword is, even with +2, is a miss.
Yep.
Now we're going to Arrakis. One on the left is a hit. Stabs Arrakis for 6. The other one is a crit.
Oh my god.
Oh, for near max damage as well. Arrakis, I believe, goes down, leaving us with one more town guard against MrMouton, which is another crit for 8.
Check those dice.
It's not going good for anyone. August. I don't know what happened here. Statistically,
attacked
this is
the
an even fight for
town-
you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I attacked the AC-19 guy who. Yeah.
It's a miss.
Flank.
Arrakis, yeah. Flank gives +1.
No, I don't think it.
I'm not going to do it. Arrakis is unconscious. Stacy's wounded. Actually, she hasn't been hit yet. She will she's going to die for her knight. She's also going to try and tackle the knight to the ground. She throws herself 1d20 plus 1 to hit. She will hit him, but he will attack of opportunity her. It's a hit. It's 5 points of damage. She's got the HP to spare. She makes a strength check. It's a 27. The knight ties. Tie goes to the defender. End of the round.
Another attack. I have another attack.
End of the round. Knight gets a second attack against the bear once more. It's a hit.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
7 more
yeah.
points of damage. Your second attack, MrMouton. It's a miss.
Another miss.
Oh no. Oh
Neil
no.
said, your second attack, Mr. Booton, like a lawyer giving his closing statements in a fucking prosecution.
It's like, what do you
yell
can
out
say for
for-
yourself?
I'll yell out for Grow. Grow, get Arrakis up.
It won't work. I won't get any spells back. I think I'll be...
Oh, you don't get any spells?
Yeah. No, yeah, but I'll also be like... when you're like unconscious for D4
Oh,
hours.
we're like super wiping, huh? Okay.
Well, if you could get
Natural
Arrakis up
healing.
with a healing spell, but you can't, so you'd have to move to him and fight this round and then heal next round. So
Didn't I also like use all my healing already today?
Yeah, well,
did you?
probably not today, no.
Okay, then I have cure light wounds, but we're saying it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
It would take a round to move to him, and then you could fight or do whatever you want during that round. And then next round, oh, you can't cast spells as a bear. You
Yep,
would have
I would
to
have
swap.
change
move
forms.
and shape change.
It's a wipe. I'm pretty sure it's a wipe.
All right. Initiative though. Let's see it through to the end. 5. I think I've been rolling them with the wrong initiative. The town guard with too slow of an initiative, but it's okay. Doesn't matter in the end.
Really quick, just for me to be clear on this, if I were to get him up with this healing spell, Arrakis, does this help us?
Can I cast spells if I come back, Neil, or is my mind blanked? My spells wiped.
No, your mind is not wiped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
In that case, I don't roll in with an attack. I roll in with movement. Does that matter?
It
Wait.
does, yes.
Last question, Neil. Does he just bring me back to 1, or does he need to roll high enough to get me to
No,
1?
if you're being healed with magic and you're in the negatives, you go to 1 automatically.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Our knight will go first. He'll make his sword attack at the bear. Natural 1.
Easy.
Roll.
Natural 20 on his saving throw. It's fine. The bear.
Just as soon as it goes well.
Yep, I move in position and I shape change into a fucking, I don't know, gnome.
Human. Oh, sorry, it doesn't matter.
Okay. It's going to take a couple of attacks of opportunities to get there. Because you're not worrying about the guy behind you.
I
It's
need to
HP
draw
though.
that.
If he withdraws, he can't shape change in the same round. So if he wants to shape change this round, he needs to just run. He needs to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, give him the attacks.
It's only 1 attack of opportunity from the knight.
Town guard will get you for 5.
Wait, which town guard?
This one,
The one below him.
the one that
Oh,
was.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 is a
And-
hit because I have 15 AC with Barkskin, yeah.
Yes. And the knight will get his attack of opportunity. It's a 15, which will also hit for 5.
You're fine.
Okay, I'm not dead.
And you're gnomed.
He gets healing, right?
Yeah.
He gets healing when he returns to his normal form, or when do you heal?
I don't. I have no idea.
I
Oh.
remember
learns.
it as being turning into humanoid.
All right.
I could be wrong.
Gnome is his true form at this point anyway, so...
True. Yeah. Just
Upon
give it
assuming a
HP.
new form, you
Yeah.
heal.
Yeah.
So yeah, you heal off of
This
your
is-
minimum HP.
And this is after I've taken all the damage, so...
Oh yeah.
Big rolls?
Oh!
Okay.
Excellent. It is Stacy's turn. She tried to do this guy before. It didn't work out. She's not going to do it again. She's going to do the smart thing, and she's just going to kill the guard who is prone next to her, who she has a +4 to hit against. So that's a 16 for 3 points of damage. Hey, look at that. The guy had 3 HP. He is dead. Next town guard. Well, it's the town guard's turn. I think they know that there's a druid, and you've just turned into a gnome, so you're less scary than a bear form. So this guy is going to attack you. This one's coming up to August. This one's going against Stacy. So we get 2 on August, 2 on Grow, 1 on Stacy. They have 1 to hit. So against Grow, 9, 18. One of them will hit you for 2 points of damage. 2 against August. Natural 20 modified to a 21 is technically a crit for 7 points of damage. Another one against August is a 14 plus 1 is 15. And one against Stacy is a 16 or 6, and Stacy goes down. Arrakis will bleed. It's -9. August will go. Are you at 1 HP, August?
I am. I have something really cool I want to do, but I want, but I want Arrakis to get away. Hold on, I just need to check my character sheet. I will, 1 second. Okay, good. Good. I'll drop my halberd and put my hands up. I'll leave one to my left side and just be like, I give up. And I'll walk like a little bit over like this way of just like, I'm going to the cliff, like I fucking give up, I'm out of this shit.
You drop your halberd to the ground. You raise your right hand, but leave your
like
left.
a hand, yeah. I'll leave it like a little bit down. And that is my turn.
So in this action, you are provoking attacks of opportunities by these 2 people.
Yeah,
at the least.
if they want to kill an unarmed man, then fucking go ahead. I'm
honestly surrendering? Because I don't feel like you are.
So my idea here is, I think if you tear a bag of holding, something really bad happens. So my goal is for my friends to get away, and I'm gonna turbo nuke them. Okay.
All right, give me a charisma check to see if they believe, and you want this to be the best one. Give me your best charisma check you've ever made.
15.
15 is a failure. That is a bad charisma check. The knight tries to read you. He passes. You're intentionally lying.
I'm still in his area though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he knows that you're lying. And so as you say surrender, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity. But he'll say something like, take him down. And the guards will get their sword attacks against you.
Okay.
Good luck. 12?
Yes.
15.
Yes.
They both miss.
Nice.
You make it over there. By an AC of 1. What do you do when you get here?
Just fucking do it.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for telling me to do them. Fuck it. I'll
Just fuck it. And we're definitely dead.
I'll stab the bag of holding.
You whip the backpack off your shoulder. Is it a knife? Is it a dagger? Is it a short sword?
It's my murder hobo dagger, Neil.
A murder hobo dagger. Where did you get this
I don't remember
dagger?
who I got this from, but I murdered someone, and I guess I was a murder hobo, because that's why it's named that. So it finally came in clutch.
All my years, I've never actually seen a player intentionally destroy a bag of holding.
We're fucked. This is
If
maybe a
if
chance.
anything, it's
maybe
just
a
one less
chance.
bag of holding for them, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
Oh, buddy. See,
gonna
what
be a table
causes it's if you put extra dimensional space inside of other extra dimensional space that the explosion happens. If overloaded or if a sharp object pierces it, the bag will be ruptured
just
and ruined.
rips.
Its contents are lost forever into the vortices of nil space. You've heard
There
the
we go.
rumors of broken bags creating explosions, and you think breaking this open is going to do it. And you rip it open with the murder hobo thing, and the bag is just now an empty bag. All your stuff is gone. It shrinks.
Right.
You know, it's over. I'm so
There
sorry.
it is. It's okay.
That was almost epic.
They should roll in because Arrakis might be able to get out.
Yes.
Wait,
But
did
they
Crown
didn't get a
not
bag of
turn?
holding.
No,
At
Crown
the
got
very
win,
start,
roll
right?
in.
This is still the same round?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same round.
Is it?
It was
Okay.
giving me that as like my end round.
Yeah, because you moved last. So Grow,
If there was water near here, we would have had it.
what you need to do in this situation, buddy, good old buddy,
Is I need to not get hit as I cast this spell.
you need to roll really good
You roll
initiative.
in
Now
really
the
well.
problem is that they roll in at +3 for their short sword attacks, while Cure Light Wounds has an initiative of 5.
If how does my initiative work if I get brought back?
We're gonna see if he can get the spell off or not. It's a beautiful moment.
We gotta play to our outs, right? There was no way we are getting out of this. I was just
Yep.
fighting. This is always
is
the
it.
right call.
Just roll out. Just roll well.
I'm good at rolling low initiative. We know that. If I'm known for one thing, let's fucking do this, baby.
Let's go. Okay. Okay.
Beat him by
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Stacy and Arrakis are off the list. Growl, you're the first one to go.
Ain't no way. Do you need a roll?
Oh, wait, I'll roll into grapple. Sorry.
It's an
So-
automatic 1 HP, no matter what you roll.
Back,
Okay.
baby.
I rolled an 8.
I cast
Let's go.
Cure Light Wounds. Now do
Arrakis is
something.
I didn't hear no bell. 1 HP.
I'll jump on this guy because I rolled an 8 as well,
Neil.
and just try
yeah.
to grapple him.
Let me roll initiative. My soul was ready to cast this spell. I was waiting to get resurrected.
Nick, if you can roll higher than a 5 on a d20, I'll let you roll initiative.
That's fair.
That's fair. Well, unlikely to happen.
Dude, are you fucking serious?
Come on, Neil. You said 5, though. That's a 5.
I said
said
higher
higher.
than a 5.
Oh, I
higher.
misheard. I'll roll again. There you go. See, it's 12.
There you go.
All right, the town guards. They go for the gnome.
Wait, I did my attack
oh,
and my grapple because I'm not. I mean,
You're right.
I'm
You're
not
right.
dead.
You're right. You're
he
grappling
gets
the
an
knight.
attack of opportunity unless I'm behind him, I guess. But he knew,
You are
so-
presently behind him.
All right, I got him. I got rolled a 19 for the hit and then a 30 for the thing.
Oh, for the strength check.
Yep.
He rolls a 34. You wrap your arms around the knight. And he shrugs because he does not
guy-
care.
Rolls so
This
well.
guy's a badass, man.
All right, town guards. 3 of them on the gnome. 12. Natural 1. We'll roll for a moment. 12. First town guard saves. Passes. Other town guard moves after. This one moves after. Against August. 8. 15.
No.
Nope.
Verossi Knight.
August, you've played your part well, but now it's time for you to die.
All you have
Don't
in your
say I
hand
didn't
is a
never do
hobo
anything
knife.
for you, Nick.
Yeah, no, well, I don't know. You ruined my bag of holding, I suppose.
you weren't getting this.
The
That's
Verossi
all I
Knight,
got.
grinning, knowing the battle is over, takes 1 step forward, raises his foot, and he's just going to kick you off the cliff, which you'll take D6 falling
Weak.
damage
No,
from.
hang on. Unarmed attack. Attack of opportunity. Let's go.
With a dagger? Yeah, go ahead. Take your attack of opportunity against the AC 19 Knight. Oh,
Natural 20. And I would like the crit table.
I'll
for
give
this.
you the crit
Okay.
table. All right, roll me your
100.
2d4 damage.
7.
You need to,
Good.
you only get a D6 on the
Imagine he
severity.
killed-
You need to roll
imagine.
a 6, otherwise it doesn't even matter.
Okay.
No, a 3 is literally no effect on just about every single table.
Does he have
Piercing
to?
humanoids? Yeah, it's no effect.
All right, that's fine. Does he have to like beat me in a strength check? Or does
He
have
will need to beat
like,
you in a
hit
strength
me?
check. He also does need to come in contact with you.
24 on my
So
strength check.
we'll make his attack roll with his foot first, just to be sure. It's a 21, and then an opposed
You want me to
strength
reroll?
check. No, you keep your 24. That's fine. It's 34. Another
my
He just
19. He
This guy's a
yeets
legend,
you
man.
off the cliff.
Wait,
For
Hold
D6
on.
damage.
I'd like you to see this. Tumbling.
He's escaped.
What?
He's escaped.
Holy shit.
I have a tumbling proficiency.
Fucking run, bro. That's amazing. You've baited him into the Sparta kick, and now you can make a run for it.
Unless
It's so
he, yeah.
funny.
I don't-
I hope you survive for that. That's fucking great.
On a successful proficiency check, he suffers 1/2 damage from the normal damage from falls of 60 feet or less, and none from falls of 10 feet or less. You do not take damage from the 10-foot fall.
Holy shit.
I book it.
All right, Arrakis, you and me, baby. It was always
We've got
us
it,
too.
let's go.
No,
If I can
obviously,
win initiative, maybe we've got a chance.
this is a 10-foot cliff. He does not know that you tumbled
Yeah.
and
How
are
could he?
fine.
How could he? Yeah.
I
looked worse for wear. I looked like I was on death's door. I tried a trick with a bag, and he saw it didn't work. So, yeah.
Initiative.
Initiative. The knight turns and says, "Take the gnome prisoner, but you can beat him unconscious."
About to
All
die,
right.
babe.
I'm literally about to die. Yeah. Do you think, as a group, guys, as Jan, should we go for sleep, which is faster on initiative by 2, but
Make your
Less.
decisions. Make your own calls here.
You got a wraith form out, Nick.
You got to do it, Nick.
You gotta get
make
out.
your own
I
decisions.
I've got to save crowd. Okay, I'm casting.
You got to make
paralyzation.
your own decisions.
It's for the campaign, though, Neil. A little
I
bit
know.
of conferring.
But like,
Okay, wait, what am I gonna
this is
beat?
the
What am I gonna
moment
beat?
to
11?
know who you are. And this moment, are you a man who
You're gonna beat
saves
11.
yourself, or are you a man who saves your party? And this is the most important decision of your character's career.
No!
Dude.
August did not roll initiative yet.
I'll roll. 1 second.
What are you
sorry, I
doing? Are you
forgot.
playing dead?
I'm
Are you
from
running?
I'm running.
There was a command to attack the gnome. I just want to say it.
Yeah, he's attacking the gnome. Yeah.
I'm getting out of here.
All right. Man at arms. Natural 20 plus 1 on the gnome is a crit.
Yeah.
You will
hit me.
take 7 damage as he stabs you in the back. 1 on your side. Another natural 20.
Neil.
Can't make this shit up.
Neil.
5
Stop.
damage on the attack.
I'm exactly at 0.
God damn. This guy's gonna make a perception check to see if he realizes that the wizard is alive because he's just prone still.
Disadvantage. Because that's a bit of a crazy one to be like, oh, the wizard's alive.
Yeah, but the
oh, let's
gnome
get
did
him.
cast a spell and touch the wizard, right? Like he did cast a cure light wounds on him. Who knows if the guy realizes it or not?
Wait, hang on. I'm invisible.
No. You, I don't think so.
I would
Why
need
not?
to
Shadow cloak. I've not been moving.
Yeah, but you have
Read
to
it.
concentrate on it for a full
Concentrate.
round. Yeah.
Is it
definitely not.
concentrate or is it just do nothing for a full round?
It says
Yeah,
concentrate.
I don't know.
Also,
says
I don't know if we
concentrate.
want to argue this because if he's invisible, I don't know if how I heal him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So this guy doesn't realize that the
No
wizard's at
retcons
1
there, only
HP.
forward, so.
And the gnome is down.
Should have wraith form, Nick. You could have been out.
He says 0 exactly. So he takes a step back.
Okay.
These guys kind of clear
Right,
some
I did
space.
my job.
Okay.
Yeah, you know? This guy goes over to inspect his buddy, see if his buddy's fully dead or not, and tries to patch his wounds. The
Yeah, they
knight
gotta go talk to their boss.
comes on over to the gnome and bends down to check the gnome's vitals. Maybe does the knight
Come on,
realize
Nick.
the knight might see that
Nah.
you've got? Maybe he might. He bends down to check the gnome's vitals, and that's when he
Disadvantages.
sees Arrakis is casting a
I'm already
spell.
I'm already casting it though, Neil. It's too late for this guy. Okay, I cast paralyzation at this group of everyone here.
Wait. I haven't decided if he has enough time to make an attack against you or not. Because, like...
Come on.
Hang on,
It's
hang
cooler
on.
if he doesn't.
He's making attacks. He's checking if the gnome's alive. He's using perception to see if I'm there. And he's making another attack. And he's moving.
Whoa. You just listed like 12 things. 4 of them you listed twice. And
No, I listed
all
5
he
things.
did is he took 10 feet of movement and kneeled down to look at the gnome, and in the process noticed
Checked
that you
his
were still
vitals.
alive.
Wait, I actually have a quick question.
Checked his
Sorry?
vitals.
Does Growl turn into a bear when he passes out?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
That's probably right. That's right. You stay gnomish.
Okay, cool.
Does that count as a shape change?
You know what? I will say it delays his initiative by D4
Oh,
-2. Why don't you roll it, Nick, since you always roll
Wait, what is
low.
this? What is this? What is this?
he's saying it delays his initiative by D4 -2.
Right,
Oh,
so
right,
like
so
he
whatever.
might go later than you, or he might roll fast enough to interact, and I'm leaving it in your hands to roll that
But
dice.
you're saying he's getting an attack either way.
No.
I'm saying that if you roll a...
It won't matter because I won't
3.
paralyze. I don't think I'll paralyze him.
Okay,
So he's
so his initiative is... D4-2 is not the roll I wanted. He goes at the same time as you is what I was trying to do here.
Okay.
So you will happen simultaneously. What spell are you casting? Paralyze?
paralyzation. Yep. It affects 10 hit die. Or
Does it start with
12
the
hit die if I'm
lowest?
level 6. I'm still level 5, sadly. Even though I probably should be level 6, maybe. But yeah, I think it starts with the lowest. Wait, actually, hang on.
Put in chat. Creatures whose combined hit dice.
Yeah.
Equal
Creatures with the
to-
fewest hit die levels are affected first.
All right. And you're affecting all the guards and the knight. Right?
Yep.
They all get saves?
Yep. Has the sun gone down a bit now? Maybe a cloud's just come in?
I don't think so. But I like your
Yeah?
I like your gumption. One guard. Two. Fuck. They just need 17s or higher. 1, 2, 3. There are 5 of them. 5d20. 2 of them are not paralyzed. And
You rolled
you
6
affect.
saving throws.
Yeah, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
August,
Oh, you're
we
right.
need you to come
You're right.
in here.
Wait, how many hit dice do you affect?
10.
Well, the guard has the knight has 6 hit dice. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, you're off by 1,
Bro.
unfortunately. And the knight will make his arming sword attack at +4 to hit you because you're still prone. I'm so sorry.
So
Goodbye.
if I'd have lost the last guy, damn.
16 + 4 to hit is 20, and it goes into you, and you're down, leaving us with
No, dude.
Rao,
There's no
who's
getting away.
unconscious, August, who's at 1, and what?
I run.
Flees?
I flee.
August, you fucking coward. You could do this.
Yeah, you're right. I could. Look at him. I don't have my weapon. I don't have anything. That guy's got 19 AC.
All I'm
It's
hearing is
over.
excuses right now.
I flee. I pull the reverse Nick. Nick would have done this, but I
Oh my
instead somehow ended up in the
God.
position to do it.
Dude.
Well, they're going to chase you. 100%.
Wow, you mean one of them's gonna chase me?
I mean, the knight is going to send all of his minions to chase you, and there's going to be...
They're all paralyzed.
They're all Well, they're all paralyzed.
One isn't paralyzed.
One isn't paralyzed, yeah.
Okay. Shit.
Does he notice? He didn't know.
When someone gets up in banded mail and starts running away, you're gonna find out real fast.
Really quick, did Nick get killed or did he get knocked unconscious?
He got knocked unconscious. He's at
unconscious.
-7.
Okay.
If someone can somehow heal him in the next 3 rounds, but there's no healing available.
Maybe they're
Fuck.
gonna heal him.
All right. The knight says to the one unparalyzed guy, "Just kill the gnome and be over with it."
No.
And then he chases
Fuck off.
after August. August,
Strength checks.
strength
What do you want?
checks. Yeah. Yeah. You run, but you're so exhausted. You're so wounded. You just can't. And he catches up from you behind.
I try to grapple him.
Sure. One way or the other,
That's all
he's
I can
getting a
do.
sword attack.
31 on
And
my
it's a
grapple.
hit, and you
That's it,
die.
then I'm dead.
We all die. Do the town guard manage to stabilize me in 3 rounds?
It's one guy who was focused on killing Grau.
Oh yeah, it's just one guy, and he's
Yeah, and he said just kill him. I think the knight is going to come back and report, well, they died fighting, where there's nothing we could do about it.
Ren survives to get tortured.
Ren.
Crazy dice rolls.
Ren, buddy. Let's bring you back in for a moment if you're still here. I know you're kind of dead
So-
right now.
Was it if all of my family members die, my curse is lifted?
Yeah. Well, of
Yeah.
all of if you're the last of your line, and you're not, you're still the old man.
Damn it.
And August dies, and you're still the old man. He wasn't your son at all.
Damn it.
But you are awoken, Renatus Fur. You are awoken somewhere else. You're in a room. There is a cleric standing over you. A nice cleric. A cleric with a sweet face. A cleric who looks like they don't want to be doing this. He wears the blue triangle with the golden rings of Astaire, the god of law, the god of order, the god of like organized society, the father of civilization, as they call him. And after he heals you, he takes a step back, shaking his head. And next to you is a mean orc. And you find your hands are bound in front of you with rope. And there's a mean orc with a knife in his hand. He's looking down at you. Well. We finally got ya. The miracle mule molester himself, says, looking at you.
I don't know. It looks more like your father was the one who molested a mule.
You should have seen my mother.
Oh,
So-
let me tell you.
Yeah. It's fun when they resist. I like it.
One of those guys, eh?
So tell me, who are you working with? What'd you do with the mules? Who told you to kill the orc captain? And what are your plans?
Well, I got a feeling that no matter what I tell you, you're going to torture me. You got that kind of look in your face. So I'll look at the cleric. I'll say,
The cleric looks so sad, so heartbroken.
is this your doing? Is it, like, are you cool with this? This is the way you like to do things?
The cleric
Is this
shakes
why you
his
became
head.
a cleric?
We must obey the chain of command, and this man outranks me.
Does he outrank your god?
I wish there was something I could do for you. I'm so sorry.
He'd have a spine and not heal me when he hurts me.
He looks to the orc. The orc looks at him, sort of like pleased and like, yeah. Give me 2 people to play with. That'll be fun. So what'd
Your
you do with
cowardice
the
will be
mule?
remembered.
The mule? Who cares about the mule? It was just a fucking mule. Who actually?
Yeah.
What do you mean, the mule?
Well, the miracle mule. Who would take that? That's an interesting thing to steal. Someone's
What?
looking for something with that mule. I want to know who.
Maybe, look, maybe someone wanted to eat it. I don't know why. We just stole it. Okay, that's all.
That's fine. Just for whom?
What do I get if I tell you?
Some fresh water, and maybe an easy ride. You cooperate? I'm kind of bummed, but you cooperate well. I pass you on to the higher ups. They say if someone works with you, you shouldn't torture them. Encourage other people to come forward. I gotta believe what you're telling me, you know? So you tell me.
Let's make a deal. I like to make
Yeah.
deals, and it'll be a good deal for you. Remember, I heard there's a captain's post that's available.
Yes, there is.
So, if you give me proof that my friends are alive or dead, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Ooh. I was going to get to that. I was going to ask you where your friends were next. 'Cause
I don't know, man.
I don't know. We found you in the woods. Brought you back. Sent out a search party for your friends. They haven't come back yet. It's only been a few hours.
I tell you what. When news of my friends gets here, then I'll talk. You don't have to torture me. It's fine. But
Takes the knife.
I will say this. I have really good information. I'm gonna be real. If my friends are dead, I'm gonna spill the beans. Because I got no one to protect, right?
Oh,
I
well,
will
in that case,
swear-
we'll just kill all your friends as soon as we get them back here, and then you'll spill all the information. So they're dead, effectively.
No, you gotta prove it. I'm just gonna take your word, right? Listen, let me, right? Here's what I'll do for you, okay? If my friends are all dead, I will talk, and I will also refuse to give the information to anyone but you. And I will personally lead you to very important pieces of information that will look really good on your career.
There's a lot of things that get promised in this room. A lot of promises. Lots of half promises, full promises.
Listen, I'm the guy who sold out his party to Lady Zera. Alright?
Really?
Yeah, of course. They were fucking around and it was easy.
So who are these people you're working with now?
It was the same party.
Wait a minute, he says, taking like a sit back. You sold out all your friends to Lady Zera, and they're all still around.
Well, yeah, because I cut a deal. Because I cut deals. I cut a deal that we would work for her, do her bidding under the table, and she wouldn't kill us. Bish bash bosh, we'd be getting our magical items and all sorts of cool shit up and down the country. Didn't you find the banner? We have Lady Zera's banner on us.
I didn't find any banners.
Oh.
Found a nice sword. Oh, a nice
She'll probably-
dagger.
She'll probably deny it all. You know, by the end of this, there could be a magistrate spot open for you. But I want to know what happened to my friends.
Well, I don't know what happened to your friends first. But let's
Oh, that's
keep
great.
talking.
Okay.
We got time. So much time here.
What do you want to know? Where you from? Half orc?
From here, actually. Just down the road. I'm from Keygate.
Ooh, Keygate's a nice town.
Yeah.
What do you want in life? You want to just torture people? Is that all you want to do?
It's the things dreams are made of. You really get to know a man, you know, when
When he screams for pain and begs you to stop.
Yeah, well, it's what people will say to get out of a situation. You offer to betray your friends. Other people, they make other pleas. They give up. They offer sex, money. You know, you're all about exchange of powers and loyalties. It's an interesting one. You don't see that all. I mean, you do see that sometimes, but not like this. Surprisingly calm.
There's nothing I could offer you that you couldn't just take from me right now.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I can offer you are promises
And information.
and information.
I'm a good judge of character. I can read a man when he's lying, telling the truth.
How about
So
this?
tell me, did you get that mule for Zara?
No, that wasn't for Zera. We got that for a different wizard. But if you want to know which one, you got to tell me where my friends are.
Wherever you left him, I assume. I haven't
You
come
gotta tell
back
me if
yet.
they're alive. And look, I'll tell you everything you want to know. It's just I got to know if my friends are dead or alive. Because listen, here's how it works. Look, I'll be transparent. If my friends are alive, I'm gonna fight you and let you torture me. Right? Give them time to get away. But if my friends are dead, I'm telling you everything. So I need to see a corpse. You get me? Because if my friends are dead, I got nothing else left. It's very simple calculus here.
Are you being honest in this moment?
I am 100% honest.
Well,
This is
I
how
would
Ren
like
is thinking.
you to roll me a charisma check versus our dear torturer friend. 31 is an excellent roll. So he takes a look at your face. You pass.
I didn't actually roll. That was Mr. Mooton's roll. But I'll take it 31. All right,
no,
let's
no,
go.
no. Please roll. Please roll.
Ah!
12. Oh, it's not good. You fail. He passes. That still leads him to believe that you're telling the truth because he does a good enough job to see through your awkwardness. I have a whole table built out for just this purpose. So he nods and goes, okay.
Give me a moment to think. Give me a moment to think, and I'll see what I can tell you that wouldn't mess my party up. Because, like, imagine yourself in this situation. You got captured by the Wood Elves, and they're interrogating you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You would try to weasel around and buy time a little bit in case your friends are coming. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. I'm weaseling right now. Let's be real.
Well, if it
This
was
whole
me,
time I've been trying to get out of these. You know what I mean? But it was a good rope work, by the way, I might add.
if it was me, I'd offer fellatio and then bite it off the moment they, that's what I think about this a lot. Oh boy, do I get all sorts of offers of this pleasure or that pleasure.
I'm going to be
I
real
think
with
that's
you.
the route.
If I was torturing you and you offered me fellatio, I think I would torture you more. Because, goddamn, do I not want to put my stuff in that mouth?
I've never accepted it because it seems like an awfully dangerous option, but you would be surprised the things people beg for on this table. In this
Wait,
room.
you don't take people's teeth out? It's so much easier if you take their teeth out first. How much have you really thought about this?
What have you done before? Where did you come from, sir? In fact, why don't we just start with your name? Let's get on a first name basis. Me? I'm Droff.
My name is Aurelius Nefarious.
Hi. 2 names. You must be someone.
Well, that's right. What else do you want to know? Sometimes I'm known as Renatus Fur.
All right. I'm just making some dice checks about truth and lies. He's believing everything you're saying. All right. Aurelius Nefarious. I'm going to leave you in the hands of this fine cleric right here, who, as you know, cleric of Astera, he'll do whatever he's told. And your orders are not to let him go. Let me know if he tries anything. Well, we know what happened to your friends, because I believe you're telling the truth. We'll get to the bottom of it. And he gets up, he walks out, leaving you with the cleric, who goes to the far side of the room, ruffles around in a box, pulls out a bottle of wine, sits down, and begins to drink. And does not offer you any.
I'll chat to the cleric. I'll say, what's your name, holy boy?
You hear him just like murmuring prayers to himself as the drinking intensifies. He's having a bad day. This is not his lot or his
One
path.
day this empire will fall and people like you will be remembered and burnt.
He nods in agreement.
And that will be what you deserve.
He nods in agreement.
Now give me some wine.
Shakes his head. But he looks like he regrets everything.
Okay, let me... Alright. Chair check. Can I wriggle out?
Chair check.
What is the chair stuck to the floor?
You are just plopped down on the wall. Seated. If you
propped
wanted
up
to,
against the
in
wall?
theory, you could stand, but your feet are tied together with, a fist of space between them, and your hands are tied together. So you could get up and move around, but if you do, the cleric is just going to call for help.
I get up and I start shimmying towards the
The
cleric.
cleric starts calling for help immediately. And some guards come into the room a moment later with clubs and poise them to beat you if you
I'm just
continue
standing there,
to
it's
wriggle.
like, I need to pee. He's sitting there drinking wine and crying about, get me a better cleric.
They shove you to the ground and tell you to soil yourself.
I'd rather piss on your grave, orc.
So sorry. Well, time is going to pass. It's going to be hours. you can see the lighting conditions underneath the door frame change slowly over the hours, letting you know that there must be some sort of natural lighting in the room beyond. And quite a bit after it has gone dark on the other side, and someone has brought in a lantern to see by in here. Your friend, York, comes back with the knife and says, well, I got news for you, buddy.
Good news or bad
Friends are
news?
all dead.
All of them?
Well, the young woman, the gnome, the man in the banded mail, and the red-robed wizard. Any,
Ren goes silent and starts crying. Because he had
Yep.
talked a big talk here that this was how he bought himself time to get tortured. Was like, hear news of his friends. But hearing that the people that you spent like a year, 2, 3 years with, your only living relative, are dead, the emotion hits him like a wave, and he says, I don't believe you. You're lying.
he kicks the door open, grabs the gnome by the hair, and drags the body in and plops it down on the ground.
Oh.
And it says this
I-
guy was a
I-
bear at times.
I cry out and try to crawl towards Grau. Grau! Sweet Grau!
The torturer barks in Orcish, and one by one, the corpses of your friends and Stacy are brought in and laid at your feet.
I lay there and I cry. And I feel dead inside.
Yeah.
And
And
I
as you're
think this is the moment all of Ren's hopes and dreams have truly died. And he always thought there was another little, he could talk his way out of something and there was something around the corner. But I think this breaks him. And that's it. He is just on autopilot.
Does he spill the beans? Does he tell about Autumn? About the,
I think
the
he's just
elves?
I think he's just a broken man. And it might take him they might torture him, it might take him some time, but whether or not he spills the beans is going to depend on the events themselves, right?
Well, I think we can wrap things up here then. I don't know what Ren's ultimate fate is. I think he's going to exist in that nebulous region of probably dead, unless for some story reason I need to have Ren do something that would be convenient for a campaign in the future. But I think this wraps us up. Save or die, Outcasts.
We'll see you in the after show.